the little sign thing is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Isn't
you.
it?
Appreciate it.
Do you guys think I should keep the hat on?
Yes.
I guess two hat person next to each other.
Yeah.
Hats versus hair.
Yeah, I think last time I only had my do-rag on, didn't I?
Well, now
Lost
I'm
that
left
dude.
out.
Now you're the captain.
You're the captain.
This is my podcasting hat because Dennis brought it to give
Oh,
to me last
beautiful.
week.
Oh, nice.
He found it behind a dumpster. It was
Sounds like Dennis.
Yeah, that's funny. Nice gift.
What is that? Is
it's a
that
Tom and Jerry hat.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, still has the garbage stains on it. Sweet.
Right? Yeah. Perfect. So do I, man. It's
Hey.
Alrighty.
The deck of cards.
Yes.
So we just talk, or there's a
Yeah, we
narrative,
basically. Yeah,
or-
no. There's the narrative will be it's an emergent property. We'll talk. There will be a narrative after we've talked, but,
Alright,
but
nice.
it comes out of what we say.
This
right?
is more of a find the theme along the way. sort
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah. The real
that's awesome.
podcast was the
I guess my question is: are we fucking or no?
after the podcast.
Okay.
That would get that's
The
against terms
post-podcast.
Post-podcast.
TOS. That breaks TOS for YouTube. They wouldn't like it.
We'll
That's
get the stress out.
Podcast Part 2 can be found on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Patreon, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, OnlyFans.
I want to be a menace and grab your key fob and sound your alarm in your car.
I doubt it would reach, honestly.
Don't even say anything. Just pretend I don't know, and he runs outside. Oh my
Nice.
It won't happen. It's too far.
Yeah, it needs
Is it?
line of sight, doesn't it? Because isn't it like infrared or something?
It's not line of sight, but I mean, I'd be outside my door. My car is in the driveway,
Gotcha.
and I don't get to start the auto start unless I'm leaning out the door.
That's
Yeah.
not great.
That's
the
sad.
range is not ideal.
That's whack.
What
I
kind of
guess
car
it's-
do you have?
Honda CRV.
You hear that, Honda?
2017.
Fix your cars.
Yeah, or fix your fobs.
I mean, yeah, they've had 14 models after that, but sure.
Yo, that's not that freaking old, all right? It should be better.
Yeah.
What year is it?
2017.
No,
Oh,
it's
wow,
not
yeah,
too bad
that's-
actually.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have auto start, but like key fob works from certain distance.
You know what else happened in 2017? Probably some sort of tragedy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me think.
I don't remember it. That's the shit. I don't remember it.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Somebody got hit by a drunk driver, for
Vegas
sure.
shooting.
Was the Vegas shooting
Vegas
17?
shooting 17.
Oh, is that? I see. I told
There it
you.
is.
Damn, yeah, that was a
That's
pretty
all-
big tragedy. 2017.
I didn't realize it was 2017.
Yeah, I didn't either.
It feels more recent than that. I feel like that just happened like a few years
Maybe.
ago.
Maybe it was 19 actually. Hold on.
I have no idea.
Oh,
I
so you
know
mean you
where I
didn't
was
even
working
know.
at, but I worked there 2 times. 117, 119.
You didn't know.
Says already 17 there.
Yep.
Nice.
2017. He was right.
Nice.
We got to the bottom of it, guys. Also, hello everybody.
Leave it-
We've got. Oh, sorry. Did you want to say something
I was gonna
first?
say, leave it to this guy to know all the domestic terrorism.
There it is. And with that, welcome back, guys. We've got Keith Lewis Spencer returning to the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh nope, wrong button. Nope. I'm gonna kill myself. There it is. That's the. We're gonna start over. Hello, everybody. Returning to the podcast, we have Keith Lewis Spencer, who's laughing for no reason. We've got Murad
Hey.
with all of the mass shooting facts, and here to try to fact check him and fail, Brock Bristow.
Nice.
Gotta
Dude,
keep
that's a clip right there.
unfortunately.
Yeah, you
rough.
gotta clip that.
Could you hand me a beer, maybe, Murad?
Oh, yeah,
I appreciate you.
I know why we left you out.
I imagine it was because I was running over to try to figure out why our camera was refusing to turn on.
I'm going to take over real quick. This podcast is sponsored by PBR because they're doing great.
They won a blue ribbon. They're doing great.
No, in 1874 or something.
Really?
1893. Isn't that crazy?
1893. Wow.
That's their last accomplishment.
And they're still talking about it. They're still like, hey.
There's like,
Like
a kids
me,
who never picked after high school. It's just like,
It's like me bragging about a perfect attendance award from 4th grade.
Right. You're not going to bring out one of your 4-H trophies later to tell a story about?
I might.
Nice.
I keep a
Blue
trophy in
ribbon.
my car at all times.
PBR.
Drink it on ice.
The most.
Don't drink it on ice. There's a,
I was gonna say what?
There's a song lyric that just says Pabst Blue Ribbon on ice, and it's just I don't know. It sounds cool in the song. Shout out Lana Del Rey, sponsor us. No, but
Is that Lana Del Rey's song?
it is a Lana Del Rey song.
She drinks PBR.
Apparently, she used to at least.
I lost all the respect for
Yeah,
her.
when she was a teenager. She's talking about when she was a teenager.
Oh yeah, fully legal.
Yeah.
Yo, this is the most value added beer, or I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but it's the beer at the comedy club that's like basically best bang for your buck.
Best value,
Nice.
best bang for buck.
It's only $6. It's crazy.
Let me tell you something. I used to have a prejudgment toward PBR, and I was like, "That's probably trashy, like Busch Light or something." Never drank it. Once I had a bar, I was like, "Oh, this is best of the cheapest beers."
What's the prejudgment against Busch Light? I don't drink
I
beer,
can't-
so I don't know
Oh,
anything
I'm
about
sorry.
any of the.
Busch Light is all right, but like best. Have you guys had Milwaukee Best?
This man just said Busch Light is all right. Wow.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
it's like Bud Light, the same price. It's just like it's not terrible. But if you have Best, Milwaukee Best, I'm sorry, I have to lean back. You like, okay, you know what? Life isn't that bad.
Is there a Milwaukee worst?
Milwaukee, okay.
There's a spectrum of Milwaukee beers,
Yeah.
and we only hear about one of them.
True that.
True that. Transition. What do you guys think about 9/11?
Got any deniers in the house? We got any 9/11 deniers? They faked
Well,
it.
I mean, what's the 9/11 denier?
Oh, I haven't met one yet, but I'm waiting. It has to happen eventually,
like,
right?
how about
I mean, it happened, but I mean, what is the denial part? Where is that?
well,
coming from?
the denial part would be that it didn't happen.
I don't
That's I'm still
remember-
waiting. This doesn't exist yet, but it has to mathematically. Like we've gotten. It
I
just,
don't ever remember
it's-
seeing it happen.
Exactly. As far back as it just gets further and further into the past. Like we got to the point where we started saying, "Oh, the moon landing didn't actually happen." There's people that'll say that the Holocaust didn't happen. We're gonna reach a point where people start saying that 9/11 just flat didn't happen. We have to, right?
So the difference is there was no one on moon. Yeah, I saw that. In New York, people literally saw the plane. There's like-
Right, but eventually they'll all be dead, right?
Yeah, I guess. I guess. I mean, there always will be stupid people.
Yeah.
Following that logic.
Yeah.
But have you guys heard this theory? They made a lot of money from insurance after all that happened.
Really?
Yeah, that's one thing, guys. Please don't deport me yet. It's on
Not
the
yet.
internet. My fact sources are 4chan. I was going
Yeah.
to say green chan.
Infowars.com, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought the denial aspect was gonna be that who did it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's
well,
what
there's
I
still
was
plenty of that. It's like,
Oh, yeah, that
we
still
did
goes
it,
around,
they
yeah.
did it, we let
Gingers
it happen,
did it.
we knew about
Hey,
it.
fuck you.
Gingers-
Leave my people out of this.
Oh, you claim them now. All right, that's
I have to. I don't have much of a choice.
ginger power.
I'm a little late on that. I still need to I need to work on my timing for that button.
Right. You have a label on the keys.
What? I need a label on the keys.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You just have to memorize the keys? Is that
yeah, because I've got one set of 9 keys, but then I have 4 different folders of sound effects that I can map to those
Oh,
keys.
okay.
So if I label the keys, I can only have one set of sounds.
Right, that makes sense.
So, but I don't know what I would need more than 9 sounds for. So maybe I'll
you
end up labeling the
have-
keys.
The DJ air horn on it.
Not yet, but we can get that.
Gotta have that.
That'll go on the list.
Yeah, gotta have
That'll
that.
go on the list.
I can,
Right now, I have like 5 sounds.
Okay.
Because I'm lazy.
from top of my head, I can think of 10 different fart noises. We can just have like a fart folder.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
A wet one, a dry one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are different folders, actually, 9 each.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, after the podcast, we'll get samples from every comedian, and eventually we'll have a wet fart and a dry fart from 9
Shout
of
out
the
to Matt
best.
Suri.
Yeah, rest in peace to the Nirvana shows, right? That's,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
New owner took
Yeah,
over.
man.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, new owner and
Matt, he reached out to me about, should we cancel it or keep it going? And I was like, we don't know the new owner, and
Right.
I'd be leaving a family event earlier than anyone would have wanted me to, and I neglect them enough. So maybe we should cancel it. So yeah,
It was hard to get crowd in there. When we had crowd, it was fun. But
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That dude,
That's
Chris
most
brought a
shows, I
crowd.
feel like. Yeah.
dude, my show, I was like, it's gonna be monthly. I'm gonna book all of you guys. I did one time. I'm like, I'm done.
What about running a show? Did you not? What about it was?
Getting people in there.
Really?
Like, booking people and like setting the venue is the easiest part.
Well, you chose
Yeah,
to
'cause
do it
everyone
in
wants to be booked.
Independence, and that's really hard to get people
It
to come
is,
to.
dude. It's just, but it has the best parking, availability and all that.
Yeah. Well,
Good
it's got
parking
good
and
parking because nobody
Independence.
comes.
My the first like comedy thing that I'm booking right now, excuse me, is gonna be at my son's baseball team's charity, like the fundraiser. Dude, there's gonna be 300 people there.
That's
Really?
beautiful,
Wow.
dude. Good job.
Oh yeah.
And he asked me to be honest, and now I'm excited.
Yeah.
baby.
When is that? You want to plug it?
It's February 3rd.
Oh, you doing comedy show? Is it supposed to be clean since kids and stuff?
No, it's all adults.
Fuck
Everyone's
them
gonna be
kids.
drinking. Yeah, no kids. No, it's a regular comedy show.
Oh,
But yeah, it's in,
where you doing this at? What's the venue?
Platt Purchase Building. Yeah,
Cool.
I have no
Platt
idea what
Purchase
that is.
Building. I don't remember
Where's that at?
It's in North Casey.
Platte County?
It's gonna be in Platte County, I believe.
Okay.
But let me look it up. It's the Platt
Yeah.
Purchase Building.
That's nice. I didn't know. Yeah, 300 people is like more than comedy club can fit.
This
Yeah.
is wait a minute. This is a fundraiser for your kids' baseball team.
yeah.
How many parents do these kids have?
Well, no, it's
Divorce of four.
Yeah, 4 each.
no the Platt
only need, like-
Purchase Building in Platt City at the foregrounds.
Platte
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Platte
Yeah.
City is rich area. I'm sure you guys will do right.
Oh yeah, no, there's gonna be
That's awesome.
This is ASMR.
We're gonna sample that. Get that on the
Make it a
soundboard.
sound.
nice.
Somebody
That was
already
great. That was
wet
a
their
great
pants.
open. That was a great open too.
Yeah,
Just
that was
like,
a- that was
sounded-
a crisp open.
Crisp. That was
Yeah.
nice. Me want to open another one. I'm not even done with mine.
You ready for the another one?
Sure.
There you go.
See, 12 is a good choice.
4 per person.
I'm here. You have to have more than 6 beers.
Yeah.
That's
True.
wild.
True.
To the mic.
That seems that
Not bad.
Not
That's
bad,
fun.
but
Not
it wasn't
bad.
as good as that one.
now seems like a good time to tell a story about Keith. My favorite story about Keith ever.
Let's go.
So it was a week after New Year's Eve, and we're at the Barrel of the Bottoms, and Keith is drinking, and he's talking to me, and he's like, I really don't get drunk, like I don't get like super drunk like all that much, like tonight's like a night where I'll get super drunk, but I really don't do it that often. And I was like, when was the last time you got super drunk? And he was like, New Year's Eve. I was like, you mean a week ago?
I remember that. I think that was
great.
Keith's pick of drinking. That was the pick of his alcoholism.
Yep.
That's
I'm aware of it. I support it. It's not a bad thing.
Yep.
Do you ever go like a week or two without touching alcohol?
A week or two without drinking alcohol. I've done it a few times. Not since I moved here, though.
Which has been 3 years, guys.
Nice.
Oh man. Cool.
Hey Murad, do you ever feel guilt or shame for romantically rejecting people who are interested in you?
Yeah, those 18 out of those 19 hijackers. I just not really.
You're like,
I don't-
sorry guys, I've got a show, I can't make it.
I'm like, yeah, guys. You know what was happening? I was actually doing stand up for those people up there. I got up. They just like got excited. Yeah, they got so excited.
Yeah.
See, what happened was he was being so funny, the pilot came back to
He did yeah. You can reach a point where you're killing so hard that you break through and people start to you start raising
I'm
the
like,
dead.
500 people is not enough. Let me kill a few grand.
Yo, I was during 9/11, I was skipping class in college. Yeah, and then
Nice.
my buddy
Was
walks
your
into
class
the
at
room.
the Twin Towers?
Yeah, I kind of wish it was. Nah, man. Yo, I was sleeping in, skipping class. My roommate, I had 2 of them, which was retarded because we were freaking in a small ass dorm room, and 3 of us, we were all over 6 feet too. I was 6'6", my roommate was 6'5", the other roommate was like 6'3". It was packed in there. But yo, he kicks the door in, and he's like, "Yo, they just canceled class. The World Trade Center just got hit." And I was like, "What do you mean hit?" Like, "Yo, a plane flew into the building. Turn on the TV." And I was like, "Dude, I'm just gonna, I'll catch it when I wake up." And I went back to sleep.
And this was while you lived in New York, yes?
I lived in New York, but I was in Connecticut at the time.
Sure.
For college.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's a true story. That really happened.
They're not coming to Connecticut.
Crazy.
Back to the actual question. Like, was it about feeling bad?
Yeah. Do
I
you
like how
ever
we
feel
went on
guilt?
tangent on 9/11 and just tell us all this.
Do you ever feel guilt or shame for romantically rejecting people who are interested in you?
I only feel guilt if I also like fake show interest. Then I'm like, okay, I wasn't interested. Why did I do that?
Yeah.
Then it becomes harder to turn them down.
Yeah.
But if it's just right away, I don't
Gotcha.
I don't have feelings, bro. Feelings are good.
That's the damn it. Every time you say you're from Azerbaijan, I forget where Azerbaijan is. But I knew that I wasn't considering it exactly like Middle East exactly. Like it's also kind of isn't it like kind of Eastern?
It's right between Europe and Asia.
Yeah.
So
So
works
it's
for
like,
me.
yeah.
I fit to every single stereotype out there.
That's where the non-feelings come in, because like that isn't that aren't those Europeans like those?
Thanks for bashing on my depression, dude. No, but yeah, everybody over there, more or less like me.
Yeah, man. Like Russians don't laugh, that kind of thing, or like they don't like smile.
Gotcha.
They're like rough people.
I have heard on like comedy podcasts that like it's rough to like go and perform in like Russia and Germany specifically. That it's
Yeah,
like it's
like
it's
in
a
Russia.
different type of. They don't react to stand-up comedy like.
Only
like
thing they
you would
react
expect.
is half a gallon of vodka.
Yeah.
It's just
My
half
kind of
the-
And physical comedy. That's what I've heard multiple
Yeah,
different
physical
podcasts
comedy
that
works
like
like-
they really pop with like physical like pratfalls will kill a room.
Rowan Atkins is big over there.
I'll bet. Yeah.
Wow, didn't know that.
I need to
That's
work
my
on physical
nickname.
comedy.
Really?
Like people like.
I don't even
Ani,
do
you
act
also
outs.
said that too, right? Like Murad looks like Mr. Bean.
I
Yeah,
hate
that
to
was
jump
just-
on. I hate
Never
to
said
jump
that,
on the
you don't say
bandwagon.
from now on.
But yeah, but it would
Sarah
be a
said that to you
fun.
last night.
Yeah, I was
she
like,
went-
that was another white woman. My bad.
We all look the same.
How many people have like recommended that you do like TikToks like parodying Mr. Bean type sketches? Hello, four. Get off the table.
How you doing?
Yo, you don't put that thing's asshole in the camera. Yo.
There
Yo,
she
that-
goes.
That thing.
She's fine. She's a cat. She
Yo.
lands on her feet.
Like I've never been more like shocked at the state of a cat's asshole than when I saw
It
that
looks
thing.
rough. It looks rough.
I mean, I've never even really looked at cat's assholes, but then I looked at.
What an outrageous
well, because usually
statement.
you can't see them because like usually there's enough fur that like just
Yeah,
covers
it's
up
like,
and
yo,
you don't
that-
see much.
That was
yeah.
my ex, dude.
That thing's asshole is ravaged. I saw that cat's asshole, and I'll be honest. I was like, yo,
Do I need to
What?
call somebody?
what is Taylor doing to this?
Yeah, it's rough.
See,
Have you seen a twinkle tush for cats?
What is this?
It's so a friend of mine in high school, her cat had this, and it's basically just like a little like gem connected to like some fishing line, and you like put it over the tail, and then the gem covers the asshole. But like if you don't know what it is, you just see a picture of it. It looks
Looks like a cat's wearing a butt plug.
it looks like a butt plug for cats.
What the hell? People
Yeah.
actually buy this crap?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
why would you block your cat's asshole?
How often are they looking
What if
at
he-
it? Like,
she wants to
When it
poop?
distracts,
'Cause you don't wanna see it.
Guests like
well, yo, at first I was shitting on it. Like, what a stupid idea. Your cat needs that.
The problem is, Keith, that the area of effect, like you could have, even if I got it for her, there'd still be this just like area
yeah.
around the
Yeah.
little jewel or whatever
It is-
that still looks upsetting. My cat, for people who haven't seen my cat's asshole, my cat has an anxiety disorder where I took her to a vet. Okay, so listen.
I'm out. See you guys.
Listen. So my cat I found in 2021 after I said, oh, I might get a cat. And then the next week I ran into a stray cat that insisted on being taken home. And so that's that cat. I have a cat.
You found the cat?
I thought I found
you
the cat.
literally stole somebody's cat, dude.
found it. What was the last
She'd been a
owner
stray.
doing?
She'd been a known stray for a few weeks that had been living under the stairs in the hallway of Ani's apartment complex building because they had been working on the door to the building, and so the door was off the hinges, and so the hallway to the apartment building was just open, and the cat was a stray and had been living under the stairs there for a while. And so I was hanging out with Ani, and we were walking out of her apartment, and we ran into the cat, and I made friends with the cat, and then I took her home. And I thought that she had like some kind of like sickness or something because I saw her asshole, and I was like, that's upsetting. And so I brought her to a vet, and the vet takes a look at her, and she's like, oh yeah, no, we've seen this a couple times before. Yeah, it's I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's brought on. It's irritation of that area brought on by anxiety. But then the skin gets irritated, so she chews on it and makes it even worse. And then it is more irritated, and so she gets anxious, and then she chews on it more, and so it's just.
So you
Yikes.
found the cat with the asshole in its current state that it is.
Okay,
now.
I took her. Well, yeah, because she wasn't. She also was pretending that she didn't have claws, and so I was like, this cat can't fend for herself. I didn't know this cat had claws for like 2 weeks. I thought that she had like lost her claws or something and couldn't take care of herself. So I was like, I'm gonna take this cat, and then 2 weeks later she takes out her claws, and I'm like, ye bitch. Wow. But yeah.
Because like if I was gonna like pick up like stray cats,
Yeah.
that asshole would make me put it back.
It wasn't ideal. Yeah, it wasn't ideal. But I
like
also didn't want a cat to die, so I was like, okay, I gotta. Somebody's got
This
to
is
do
I
it.
imagine Keith's dating profile. Let me see your butthole.
I like the idea of Taylor like seeing this cat and like seeing that it doesn't have any claws. It's like, well, no wonder its asshole looks like that. It can't fight at all.
It's just getting, it's getting demolished
rough
out there.
neighborhood, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great.
Oh, that's a boring card. I'm gonna pick a different one. Brock, what is currently your greatest insecurity?
Being a ginger.
Well, I mean, if you want to bring it up, I guess so. Yeah.
You'd say that takes the top?
I don't really know if I have too many insecurities, so I guess just being a ginger, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's the
I
one.
was joking, dude. That got sad. I'm sorry.
Is it
Well,
because
I
you
mean,
just-
it's not it's just like a default answer because I don't really have any insecurities that like get to me. So the only thing that really gets to me is I know that for like a large portion of women, I got no shot just because I have red hair.
You've got recent trauma with this too. That's fair.
I want to disagree with you because I've met some women. They're like gingers are the hottest.
Well, yes, but
There's a
that's
certain
like
group.
that's some women, but like
We call them retarded.
they're yeah.
It is kind of an unfair, weirdly gender split opinion, right? Because like female gingers get a lot of representation in dudes being like, "Oh, that's hot,
They do
that's
get a
hot,
lot of
that's hot."
love.
But then male gingers don't get the same
No, you don't
same
wanna-
size
It
of like.
depends on.
It's not as big of a fandom. Wow.
I'm just saying. It
Fair enough.
depends.
I Sheeran's doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's got
I
his
mean-
music thing working for
Well,
him.
yeah, I
True.
mean, he's got the voice and all that, but like a hot like ginger broad is not pale. Like they're not like freaking like just like mad pale to the point where you feel like they've never gotten sun in their life. You
He's
know what
not
I'm saying?
that pale.
No, he ain't pale. I ain't calling him a hot ginger.
No, you were saying that hot gingers weren't pale though. So
Well,
like,
yeah, a hot ginger
ginger is
isn't
a
like
euphemism
super
for
pale.
something.
I mean, you know, they have
Gotcha.
like some color, you know.
Okay.
Hey,
fair enough.
to your point, but like you don't want to date a ginger woman who's over 30
Why?
because
They got a shelf life, dude.
because
all women have.
listen, even her.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, let's be honest. Her
The
phone's
views
facial.
of the hosts are not the views and opinions of Pretty Good Enough Studios.
See, over 30, when they turn 30, their phone's facial recognition refuses to recognize the face because of 100% freckles. So, I don't know, I'm bashing on gingers, but that's sad.
But that kind of cuts against them being so pale, right? Like if the freckles take over, they like overall their complexion darkens.
Yeah, I like when I cannot recognize a woman's face.
Why?
Because it makes me feel like I'm fucking a different woman now.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
You get to switch up without switching
Yeah.
up. That's kind of nice, yeah. Keith, what's the best advice you've received and why did you need it?
The best advice that I've received. I mean, it must have been really good because I can't remember if it's shit. I don't know.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Do you want different
the best
cards?
Can we
advice.
try to give him advice, every one of us?
Yeah, please.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Go, Taylor.
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I have one
You're going to
ready.
decide that we're all... Yeah, you've got one ready? Well, then why don't you start?
Yeah,
Let's-
dude. Like, yo, I love advice, especially the hard kind that makes me feel terrible. Go ahead, please.
Don't drink as much.
Nice.
Damn it, he stole mine. No, okay.
I was gonna say
Goddamn.
something. No, I was actually gonna say something else. So I was like, I don't know.
That's not like overblown. But it is a little bit. Like I didn't do it. I haven't done it for the past like 2-3 weeks.
I thought you were gonna say hours.
Wait a
but that's
minute. Wait a
better.
minute. 2-3 weeks, you haven't, like, what, drank? No. What's the other thing? Because he didn't say the other thing. What?
I just said
You don't know
it.
that's it?
I don't
You know
even
that's
know what the fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, everyone doesn't know.
Everyone
what that
knows.
Is. Yeah.
Well, then
everyone
why don't we
about
just-
drugs?
Okay.
Go
Okay.
come-
Well, what kind of drug is that? This looks like you're eating cereal. What is this?
All four of you
Wow,
who
you're
are
so
listening.
innocent.
Fuck,
Don't make comment.
what is this? I was
right,
homeschooled.
hey,
Okay.
hey,
I didn't
just,
go to school. I didn't.
does
Okay. We're
this-
talking
hang
about
on.
cocaine. What the fuck does this have to do with
When you
with?
scoop it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Whatever.
T-bones.
I literally burped into the mic. You need to cut that out.
This is an unedited
You
show,
started
Murad.
off this with suggesting he add fart clips to every episode. Then you burp and you're like, that one was real. I can't risk people
Also, it's
hearing.
while we're talking about hard drugs, and you're like, "Oh, burps."
Yeah, no, the,
Inappropriate.
you know, the drinking is definitely something that I've done too much, too often. Like, you know, like
Hang
the
on.
binge drinking.
Yeah.
But the cocaine is really not as much. Like, there are comics in this scene that have a problem.
Yeah.
All right. And yo, me
Right,
and you
call him a name now.
specifically, I ain't gonna call him out, but me and you specifically have freaking seen the one that has a problem. And I
Yeah.
know of
They may have
more
been
than a
on this
few
show.
others. Yeah, it's
Their name starts with
Ah, don't do it. Don't do
Their
it.
name rhymes with.
Do you guys want to guess their race?
Oh boy. Okay.
I gave him two advices. You guys need to do something.
I was gonna say, probably just slow down on the drinking. That's also what I was gonna
What's
say.
slow down?
If you're gonna tell somebody I really don't drink all that often, tonight's one of the only times I get drunk. Make sure the last time wasn't just a week ago.
Good enough.
Yeah,
Good enough.
like I don't get drunk before sets anymore, so that's an
good.
awesome
That's a
thing.
buzz.
have you
Yeah.
seen that? Have you noticed an improvement in your sets in response to that, or is that like a
Slightly, but
Okay,
not
cool.
like not. I haven't done it enough times.
not as much as you wanted?
Yeah, but, excuse me, but in general,
Nice.
I know that it's the best thing.
Cool.
Yeah, so you know.
I remember every time I tried to get Keith high, especially at Apex, he'd get high and go on stage like, "Oh my God, Murad got me high." Then he stopped smoking with me before his set, so I was like, I appreciate
I
that
don't, I don't
discipline.
smoke before sets. Period.
And then you
Yeah.
stopped smoking right before I got here, and I was super bummed out.
I mean, I just started smoking a little bit, but not like
Oh, yeah.
I used
Damn
to.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. We're gonna get you.
We're gonna get you to relapse.
Yeah. This is yeah.
I'm glad that people think going back on weed can be a relapse. A lot of people, and especially in on the Missouri, especially on the Missouri side, people think that weed on a freaking constant basis is like fine.
Well, relative to other substances.
I think
Don't be relative.
Pop
to other
culture
No, I
made
think,
it
there, I think
common.
there should be.
Like, if someone doesn't even do cocaine,
Okay.
not speaking of myself.
even do cocaine, like it's
But-
such a low bar.
I'm just saying, like, if they don't do other drugs too, then it can't be relative to other drugs.
Do you count alcohol as in the basket of other drugs?
It probably is.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
because
people
like I
can
was,
get addicted
because
to it,
I
100%.
think that I think my advice would be listen to the drink less advice before you listen to the do less coke advice, because just literally I don't know, people underestimate how destructive alcohol is relative to other drugs, and like even cocaine is technically. In general, like if you have a huge coke problem, obviously, whatever. But like if you do
John Mulaney.
coke somewhat regularly and then you drink more regularly than you do coke, probably address the alcohol before you address the coke. Like it's yeah.
Usually,
Mm.
coke comes because of drinking. If you
Really?
reduce drinking, yeah.
Interesting.
I think I found the theme for this episode. It's an intervention for Keith.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, I guess, Keith, you got enough advice to work on. I don't think you need any more advice.
Yeah. That's a good point.
To you, can I read that to you?
Sure, dude.
Okay. Taylor, do you feel that you have conscious control over your beliefs? Could you, right now, decide to believe something else if you tried? If so, which beliefs?
Kind of fucking
I've got the
question.
more
That's
boring
a
answer
lot.
to
Like,
that.
there are
Yeah.
3 question marks.
Yeah,
This is like
that's a
3
lot.
questions.
Yeah, I can't answer the if so because I would just answer absolutely not. I don't think that anyone
So, like,
has
okay,
conscious
let's
control
make it
over
a
their
little
beliefs.
goofy.
Yeah, let's go. Let's make it fun.
Yeah. Do you believe that
Uh-oh.
speed limits on highways are accurate?
Okay, when you say accurate, do you mean like that they really mean that they want you to go that fast, or like that it's no, I don't think
Do you think that they should be higher?
so.
In this freaking region, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I think that yeah. I don't know. I would almost be open to like a tier system of driver's licenses where like
Oh, I like
we've
the way
got
this
where
is
it's
going.
like depending on how you do on your driver's test. It's not just a pass fail, but it's like a grade system where it's like, okay, you get your driver's license, but on all of our speed limits, we're gonna have a thing where we're gonna more strictly enforce speed limits. If we run your, if a cop sees you and that you're speeding, they're gonna run your plate first, and if they see that you have a certain tier of driver's license, they're not going to worry about you because you know what you're doing. But if you did badly enough on your driver's test that, okay, you get your license, but you should not be driving fast, then
like that idea.
Yeah.
actually.
I like the idea, but I mean, who's going to be grading the test? You know what I'm saying?
the
Like,
people that work at the DMV. I mean,
that's too much
yeah,
trust.
yeah.
That's too much. That's too much
I mean,
power.
honestly, I think all the speed limits should be 120 miles an hour. So I would never get a ticket.
Right, yo, around here,
I think there should be speed limits in like off the highway, but once you get on the highway, I think the speed limit sign should just say "Good luck."
hell yeah.
So you're talking about German autobahn. You know what's bad about German autobahns? You go on unlimited speed and risk it's. I'm sorry, I just dropped a Russian word. My brain is fucked up.
It's fine.
Randomly, it says 130 kilometers an hour. So which means like 70 miles, 80 miles. But you're going 220 miles an hour, and you see the sign. For you to slow that down, it will take a mile, and there's a cop car in the corner. They
They're
pull
not
you over
chill about
like,
it.
No.
Gotcha.
So autobahns can be a little overrated.
Isn't the Autobahn pretty safe though?
That part is safe, but then there's a construction. The second, like you go a few miles, then there's a construction. You're going like 300 miles an hour. You have a crazy car. You cannot slow down that.
How many of
fast.
those crazy cars are there though? Like
in Germany? They're
Yeah.
all coming from Germany, bro.
Really? Okay. So there's a good amount. It's
Yeah,
a good
good
ratio.
amount. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
That's fair
It
enough.
is safe, but then at the same time, you get tons of tickets. That's what I hear.
Yeah. Interesting. Murad, would you prefer to date someone 20? Oh,
Why do I keep getting dating questions?
I shuffled
we're
the
trying to
cards.
find you a wife for your green
I've-
card.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a green card too. So this is
Yeah.
it's a green card. It's a dating question.
I've been-
There's a theme to this show.
I've been writing more dating questions.
We're trying to get
on stage too.
We're
so.
trying to get Keith to stop drinking, you to get married, and Brock to be less insecure about being a ginger.
Beat brunette.
Nice.
We're trying to get Brock to dye his
I'm gonna
hair,
dye my hair.
or just shave. Just go full.
Yeah, Bill Burr.
That one
Lex
dude. Yeah,
Luthor.
him. Bill Burr.
Yeah,
Bill Burr.
that's a tough look.
Lex Burr.
Lex Burr.
It's yeah. Murad, would you prefer to date someone 20 IQ points higher or 5 points lower than you?
Why would anybody want a stupid bitch? No, of course, high. Like, okay, I know why some men are insecure. They want women like stupider than them, so they can go like, "Hey, you have to listen to me, otherwise you're nobody." You know.
Gotcha.
But I would rather have someone make more money, and I'm just there. Hey, do you want this steak? That's all I offer.
Are you just automatically assuming that someone with a higher IQ is gonna be making more money?
I hope so.
Pretty solid guess.
If not,
What are you
they
doing with
don't
that
do-
20 extra IQ
Yeah.
points?
Oh, man.
Follow-up questions. I did this on stage one time. I don't know if you guys remember. Do you guys know which state has the lowest average IQ in the United States?
I mean,
If you
and
were-
someone else is gonna
if you
give
were
like
to
some
guess-
stereotypical answer.
Yes, if you were to
But
guess,
I'm
you'd be
not.
accurate.
Is it
Texas or
Florida?
Arkansas? What's going
No,
on?
CNN is
No,
gonna be
but maybe they're like lower, but no. Hey, where's the
Utah,
no? Where the incest stereotype is coming from?
Alabama.
There you go.
Oh, it's Alabama. Okay.
I think so. Check me. Let me know in the comments. Those 4 people who are watching this.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
I would have assumed West Virginia.
Probably.
Yeah,
They're not too far off. It's just 1 or 2 points. I mean, average, whatever. But it's just funny when I saw Alabama on the top. I was like, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mississippi
Mississippi now.
Really?
has the lowest IQ.
Stop fucking your cousins,
Yeah.
guys.
You know
It's
what's
bad
funny
for you.
about that? Mississippi having the lowest IQ, they probably misspell their own state all the time.
Oh.
It's like, how many S's, how many P's? What am I
Yo,
doing here?
They came up with that song for Mississippi.
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
I'm finding out in real time how low IQ I am because I'm struggling with how many P's.
They just spell it
That
just
is-
MISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISSISS
Makes sense. Makes sense, but like, yeah,
That's what the song is for.
you never know which is. Wait, what song?
Sing it
don't know
for
the-
us, Keith.
I didn't go to
I don't
school.
remember
Keith.
how it goes. I just remember how to spell it because of the song, but I don't remember how the song goes.
I just don't. I don't know the song either. I just know how to spell.
We
Weird
got an
flex, but
Indian in
okay.
the house, guys.
Yeah. What is this song? Who's it by? Is this like a weird like nursery
dude,
rhyme
it's
song,
like-
or
yeah,
is
it's
it
like
like
a
a?
nursery
It's by
rhyme.
LL
yeah.
Cool J.
Yo, right? I could have went with it. It's by Dipset. Like, yo,
That's why I didn't know. It wasn't by Lana Del Rey.
NWA,
Okay.
Mississippi P.
Don't call it a comeback. MISS.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
Black
That's
people,
good.
please don't hate us. We got one over here.
Hey Brock, would you rather increase the amount that people respect you or increase the amount they desire you?
Oh. Can I answer this on your behalf just
Let's
because
go.
you're 22?
Okay.
You
Give
want
him around
people
all
to
the
desire
questions.
you.
Wait, you're 22?
Give me
I'm 22.
Interesting.
I went to. I already know. I'm aware of what I am, right? So I'd rather have people respect me so I can get away with more jokes.
Nice.
I don't really care if people desire me. I don't give a shit about that.
I think you misspelled funny, dude.
What?
No.
Desire.
Yeah, I get. You said respect versus desire.
Yeah.
I'd rather be respected.
No, treat me like shit, but desire me.
Yeah, I mean,
My parents aren't divorced, so I'd rather be respected.
For now.
I mean, other people's respect isn't like a freaking. That's not something that's. But then I also desire. I don't know. It depends, man. That's not like a. I don't think that's a straightforward answer for that.
You say you don't? 50-50?
Because I mean, like,
There's pluses and minuses to both.
I mean, you know, I'm speaking from my, you know, from my viewpoint where like I'm 6'6",
nice.
built. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get people to respect me.
I love that.
That could have gone either way. It's like I'm 6'6" and built. You
Look
could
at-
have said either thing. I can get people to desire me, or
Well, the desire part you
Look at
can't
me
really
though,
control.
dude. I can't like intimidate people into respecting me.
Well, hang on. Okay, so if you just said the desire part you can't really control.
Right.
So that's the one that you would want to increase then, because
Probably,
you're like,
yeah.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, hey, guess what? It's
I've got a
just
cheat button for one of these, yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Keith makes me laugh all the time, but one of the funniest thing I can remember, he sent me a picture with what's the comedian? I'm sorry.
Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal. sorry,
yeah.
I'm like- and everybody in that picture I'm gonna show you is by definition obese. Keith in that picture too.
Yeah.
What I texted him is like, oh, after Patrice died, Keith is like, I gotta lose some weight, bro.
Wow. Wait, did he say
That's
that
a
you
cool
were in the
picture.
picture with Patrice? You got a picture with Patrice O'Neal. Did you meet him? Did you get to talk to him and stuff?
But
Is
yeah,
he
this
chill?
before- yeah, oh, he's awesome.
Let me
man.
ask you so many questions before you can answer any of
Did
them.
you ask before? This was before he died. No, or I just made that up.
No, I didn't ask that. That was next.
Before or after he died?
I went to a show that he did at the Comedy Cellar.
Okay.
And then I also watched his his special, Elephant in the Room, live.
You were in the room?
Yeah, I was there, front row. But they moved me from the middle of the road to the outside because I was too tall.
Because you were the elephant in the room.
yeah.
What happened?
Damn.
You couldn't intimidate people there.
Yeah, right.
You couldn't get them to respect you enough.
Yeah, audience coordinator.
That's amazing, though. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
man.
But like, yeah, they don't do that at the club though, right?
Do what?
An audience? No, I don't know. I don't do anything like that at the club.
Record special. Jeremiah Watkins recorded.
No. No, I mean like they don't have like someone.
Move tall people out of the way.
They
No,
don't
'cause-
have to.
No, because they're
No
not
one's
like
recording.
recording.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that was why. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But
Because he
Was
was,
it great?
blocking all the fucking cameras.
right. It was after the Comedy Cellar set, and he was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, man, he was
Yeah.
nice.
Well, yeah,
He was nice to
I've
all
seen
of
the
us.
Elephant in the Room
Yeah.
special. It's great.
How long before was this? Before he died?
That picture was from. Damn, I think 2011.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ani, can you
That's a
please
while
check for
before.
us? When Patrice died.
2017. No,
2017.
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
Vegas
that would
shootings.
have been that, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it was 2011.
The real national tragedy of 2017.
Yeah, I would believe so.
Damn, it's been 10 years. No,
Dude, I'm on my
12,
third
sorry.
beer.
Wow.
Somebody got to drive me home.
Yeah, I'll catch up.
There's a couch. You'll have a lot of cats with you, but
Fuck that. I mean, I gotta go to work.
me too, man.
Died in 2011.
2000. Wait, what? He died in 2011.
Dude.
So that was the same
Keith,
year.
You're
Wow.
bad luck, dude.
Ah.
Yikes.
Damn. 12 years.
Well, look, this is our last year, boys. We gotta make this one count. Hanging out with Keith.
What's your New Year's resolution? Stop hanging out with Keith.
That's uncomfortable because I made the joke last night that my New Year's resolution was to kill myself. So that's
Damn.
Nice.
That's.
Some joke.
yeah.
I bet people were cracking up.
I didn't make it on stage. Okay, I
Oh.
made it to a comic after they got off stage after they were talking about New Year's resolutions.
Oh,
okay,
gotcha,
and I was like, listen, after that set, no, I'm kidding. Oh boy, Keith, what unusual trait do you find most attractive in a romantic partner?
Did you say unusable or unusual?
Unusual.
I heard unusable to
Yeah.
100%.
Unusable. Like,
You're right. Who
I don't know.
desires
This bitch knows how to juggle. That's kind of a useless skill of mine.
Damn.
Right?
Ani, can you grab that cat before she knocks the camera? That's what she did last time she was up there.
That
Damn,
was,
you know that was enough time to come up with like a good answer. I have none.
Okay.
Yeah, an
want a
unusual
different card?
trait. Sure.
he's been with same woman for 20 years.
exactly.
dude. So
Dude, it's like, oh.
Oh God.
every unusual thing is unusual to him right now.
How controversial of a card do you want to get?
Give me the most controversial
Okay.
card you can find.
Okay, well, here we go.
How about sleep?
This is blue cards are supposed to be controversial, and ask Hole, everybody, askhole.io. You can get your own uncomfortable card game to lose friends over. Keith, in a world where prostitution becomes totally legal and regulated, should sex workers be allowed to refuse clients on the basis of race?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That actually isn't that hard of a damn question. I mean,
Depends on the room. Holy shit, dude! If
It
you're in a
depends.
room of only white people, I'm just gonna say because I've asked this, I've had this card come up. People start waffling and like it
Oh, of
takes
course they
forever
do.
for anybody to make to take a stance on it.
yeah. I mean, like, well, see, I know that I am someone that I think everyone should be able to make their own choices.
Okay.
All right. I don't think that someone shouldn't be able to, I mean, choosing a sexual, they have to have sex with that person. Like, why
Yeah.
the hell are we going to tell, you can't say, that's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's not even realistic. That's not
Yeah.
feasible. They
Especially at the point of legality.
He says
Yeah.
this now, but then he goes to Thai massage and he's like, no blacks, no blacks.
Oh, that means you assume that I haven't been turned down by for that. Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to trigger memories, dude. My bad.
Yeah, it's happened. That's a
Interesting.
real thing. That's
Interesting.
happened to me. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the point.
And were you like fair enough, or did you walk out like this is bullshit? They shouldn't be able to do that.
I just chose another one.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, nice. Yeah, based. Okay. You don't want to do anything with that, Murad, before we move on?
I feel like I've been talking too much. I'm just gonna let you guys ride with that one.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Sir.
Just because you ask nicely, but you have to do it to the mic. You have to pop it. Redeem yourself.
Well, you may be thinking that you've been talking too much, but it is your card next.
Yeah.
That
That was nice.
was alright. I went for
Good.
my.
I
thing
talked
is-
over it. I'm sad about that. I should have seen what was
Oh, that's
happening.
all right, man.
Bad host,
Trust
guys.
me, he's
It's
gonna
alright.
drink
There'll
another
be- yeah,
one.
there's gonna be others. Yeah, there's gonna be others.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Murad.
mate.
Cheers.
Hit me,
Murad, who do you hate most?
Keith. We're laughing without Brock. Now it's time to pee.
That's pretty funny. Okay.
Okay, I gotta read you. Keith, why don't you read him one? I read him one.
Okay, Keith, let's go. Okay, top of the thing. I was so happy about I used to like curate the cards and like pick ones to ask people, and then I've gone to just random, and I was like, I'm so happy they're just random, and now people are reading me cards, and I'm like, I hate that these are random.
Yo, this one I think is a decent one. How often and in what ways does fear show up in you?
Oh,
Um,
this session is gonna be 130.
I don't know. I get a lot of performance anxiety with like comedy and like anything having to do with being on a stage. I think that just day to day, because of like how much I do mics and stuff, probably in the form of like stage fright and stuff. I don't know. It's a dumb answer. It's stupid, whatever. But like,
that's
yeah,
all right.
I did a music open mic with a friend because they wanted to do a music open mic, but they don't play instruments, but they write songs and they sing. And so they didn't drag me. I went with them willingly. But I had the music the open mic at the Rhino, and that was super uncomfortable because like there were people there that I knew that were there that didn't know that I play music, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here for the music open mic, and it felt super cringy.
Wow.
And then that was probably the most like anxious that I've been in quite a while. So yeah, yeah. Blech. What's up, Brock?
Interesting.
How's it going?
Oh, I think it's your card.
My card?
Yeah.
Let me get one of the blue ones, dude.
You want a blue one?
I want a blue one.
Hell yeah.
We'll give you the most towards the top blue one. Here we go. Okay. Alrighty, Brock. In your
Alright.
personal experience, even if the difference is extremely slight, are men or women better at handling suffering?
I mean,
That's so easy. Oh my god. Are you gonna have problems with this? Are you gonna have problems with this?
No. I think I'm gonna say
Non-binary
without
people.
a doubt, men are much better at handling that shit.
Interesting.
100%.
What's your rationale? Because I think I might disagree, and not just
You
to be
think
a
so?
cuck. Okay.
Because everything that I know is men just deal with that shit on their own, and women deal with that shit with like anybody who will listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the most part, I'm not gonna say that's the case for everybody.
and Brock wonders why he's single.
Dude, I'm married and I agree 100%.
I agree with that take. I agree with that analysis. I'm just not sure whether that's a more efficient system or a less efficient system, right? Because like men tend to try to deal with stuff on their own, but I feel like there's a greater failure rate, right? That like we see in like it's always the dudes that are like doing mass shootings and like bombing people. And like
I see your point.
Suicide bombers are usually depressed dudes that weren't able to successfully handle their shit on their own. You got like, but like maybe it might be. I'll be undiplomatic to say like, sure. What I agree with Brock's analysis of women outsourcing a lot of their handling of suffering might be more annoying, but I think that it is objectively a bit more successful.
Dude,
Maybe.
I did not come on this podcast. I did not come on this podcast to have my opinions changed.
I mean, he's
Dude,
got a pretty good point. I mean,
it's such a good
yeah.
point. That's ridiculous.
I have
I
a
know.
counter argument for that.
Okay, let's go.
You know, what woman would do, just chat. What the guy does is just grabs his gun and does what he needs to do.
guys are not that
Better way to handle suffering. Sound off in the comments about whether you think men or women handle
That's
suffering better.
wild, yo. That's
My name is Steve, by the way.
great. great answer, dude. Shit. Shit.
Yeah, like
If only my jokes could be that good, Keith.
Yo,
Jesus
man, they might
Christ.
get there.
Yeah, I'll talk about that on stage. See if I can
dude,
farm
yo,
any
man,
laughs out of
shit,
it.
I mean, Lord knows I'm not there yet. I'm just saying, yo, that's a freaking.
That's a good-ass
great
point,
answer.
though.
Yeah, man, that's a strong point. Shit.
Okay, well, before I just start jerking off in front of all of you, let's ask someone else a card.
I would never give you a card.
I'm gonna go full Louis. Okay, no. Keith, if you and only you could see one measurement or statistic over everyone's heads, what would you want it to indicate?
dude, if you say dick size, that's gay.
Yeah. It wasn't. What statistic?
Yeah, statistic or measurement.
Yeah.
Only you can see it. It's over everyone's heads, including yourself, probably. So you got to see it in the mirror too.
Well, damn. That's actually I haven't answered one question.
He keeps agreeing the questions are great.
Yo, I would say I would like to see. I don't know. I kind of hesitate, but I would say maybe the income.
I was thinking that too,
Interesting.
dude.
Yeah, I would say the income, just because and then like. It would mine right now would motivate me, and then like seeing everyone else's, I could like see like then like if someone's income level was like like mad high, then like I wouldn't be too like weird about asking them questions or some crap.
That's my new favorite answer to that card that I've heard. That's really cool. That's actually that. The more I think about it, the better that gets.
Nice.
It'd be a lot easier to figure out who you want to be friends with.
Yeah, because like if
In both direction, I imagine there's probably a sweet spot there, right? Like,
Yeah.
You don't want to. Yeah.
What are other answers you got to that card?
but the question with that still
Yeah.
like if you're in Independence and you see a dude that has 0 in his name and he's looking a little, you know what I'm saying? Then one of y'all would know to cross the street.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Back to Patrice O'Neal.
Dude,
you know
I don't-
when now.
My,
Okay.
My statistics is different than income for crossing the street.
It's dick size, right?
We go with that.
That is the most roundabout way to bring it to race that I've ever seen in my
Did I
life.
say race? Did I fucking say
I
race?
wasn't trying.
Yo, man.
Murad's over here. I didn't say race. I heavily implied. Okay.
His name's Steven, people.
My name is Malcolm.
Shout out Apex Aleworks.
I was gonna ask you, what are the other answers you've heard? You said this. I wonder
Dick
what
size has come up. A lot of people. It always comes up as you better not say this. And then
Dick size came up with straight males.
Why do dudes care?
no.
All right, I was about to say, dude, like yo. With
Maybe it
straight
did.
males, I need
know
names. Roasting would be needed.
I don't have that good of a memory.
Man, I'll watch every episode. Yo, what? Yeah, if someone straight asked what, like, the statistic that I would need to see is dick size, I would be like, pause. Get out of here, dude. Like, yo, wow.
I don't know. If I didn't get an option and someone was just like, hey, do you want to be able to see everyone's dick size over their heads? And they're not saying you can pick any statistic. I don't know. I'd probably say yes, just because, like, fuck it. Why wouldn't you want to see that? Like, if you could see it, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be fun.
Yeah.
But,
I'd probably throw a why not out there.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
but
But then if it's
how many
like,
times have the most common answer to the card? Sorry, did you?
No, go ahead,
The
dude,
most
go
common
ahead.
answer to the card is usually how many times has a person lied to in their life, and so
That's
you can
the-
just see it in real
That's
time.
pretty good
tick
though,
up.
because then like if
Yeah,
they lie
if
straight
they lie
to
to you,
your
you
face,
know.
you'll know.
Yeah.
wait. It's
And
a
you get to see
statistic?
how much, like you, which is interesting to me because you'd get to start to see the average, right? Because you'd see over
Yeah.
everyone's head, you start to see how much has the average person lied,
Yeah.
and then you'd be able to see outliers. This dude's a fucking liar. His number's way higher than everyone else.
That's
You'd be able to
interesting.
see honest people, like they'd still have a number, but it'd be like this is way lower than what I usually see.
But
And you'd be able to
That's
see it
actually
in
a
real
pretty good
time.
answer.
That's a good
It's
answer.
the most common that I've seen.
Can I name
It's-
drop?
Sure.
Cake mix.
Cake mix? Who's Cake Mix? What's
That's
that
a
name?
deep cut, dude. That's a deep
Okay,
cut.
fair
I'm
enough.
sorry.
You got it.
I get it.
Yeah, so like with the lies though, there's lies, and then there's also right. There's white lies.
Yeah, I agree.
British, yeah.
Like, yeah, that hat does look good
And
on
there's
you.
black lies.
Yo,
Black Lives Matter, dude.
yo, exactly. But like, yo, which by the way, why is it called blackmail? Why is it like? Why do we put
Let's find out.
right? Like, why is it called blackmail?
Can I guess?
White lies are like innocent, like blackmail.
If I
like,
receive a mail and it's in a black envelope, that would worry me.
Wow.
nah, cause like, yo, like, how did that end up? How did that freaking come about? I always thought about that.
I'm glad you pulled out a 17-inch laptop, which we could have done on the phone.
Right.
But, yeah.
This looks funner on the podcast.
Yeah, looks pro.
Blackmail was originally a term from the Scottish borders, meaning payments rendered in exchange for protection from thieves and marauders. The mail part of
Did you just say
blackmail
my name?
derives from the Middle English mail, meaning rent or tribute. Doesn't say why black. Yes.
exactly.
Okay.
What's the black
Is it
part?
called blackmail and not white mail? Mail, tribute or rent. The black.
White money.
Okay, you don't have a mic. The black in blackmail is thought to be a play on white money, the term for the silver coins with which tenant farmers traditionally paid their legitimate rent. Okay, so it's a play on that. So white money is rent that you're paying to a legitimate person for good reasons. So blackmail is like you're paying rent
So, yeah.
to
So-
evil
so-
people.
It's the reason
so
why
it
you
is
thought-
racist.
So yeah, exactly. I was
Yeah.
about to say on this podcast we found out that
The
blackmail is
reason, it was the reason you thought.
yeah. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
like, I always thought it was a nonsense word.
And what's wrong with that?
I'm not gonna lie. When you said the thing about like why is it called black male, and I was like, well, because you're black and a male. I was like, what are you? What are you talking about? I was like, I'm
Yeah,
a
it
white
took me a
male.
second.
He's a brown male.
He's in between. I call myself transition Michael Jackson.
We were so politically correct like 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
This is,
Oh, yeah. Hey, yo,
Did you mean 8 minutes into the podcast?
Them blue cards. They, you know,
That's true. That's
did
true. Okay.
Don't drink PBR. We'll make it racist.
Well, we've got a white card next, so we're probably safe. But
I just did a spit take. dude.
I am so
That's
glad
funny
I
as
didn't
fuck.
have that much beer in my mouth. I literally just spit it and it turned into mist.
That's funny as fuck.
Yo,
But what's the
I almost
white,
fucking had
green,
a
and
spit
blue?
take.
What are those?
okay,
What
let's
are
find
those?
out. Oh god. Okay.
That was good.
Okay,
was
so
really good.
a white card is sad. A pink card means romance. A yellow card is personal questions. A green card is intellectual questions, and blue cards are controversial questions.
All right, can we get rid of the green cards?
Oh, the intellectual ones.
Build that wall. No.
Yo.
He's anti-green card, people.
Are you voting for Trump,
Intellectual.
and why not?
Intellectual. Now I'm gonna be paying attention to a green card you pull up just to see what the question is.
Yo, listen to this, dude. These are the rules.
Let's go.
Want it harder? That's what she said. As a group. Nice.
Hey, I'll give you that.
As a group, decide the punishment. Slap in the face, remove clothing, the group chants shame at you, etc. If you fail to answer a question, or if the group decides you dodged or gave a cop-out answer, you must be punished.
That gets problematic fast. Keith is the only
Yeah.
person who's not answered cards.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the only person I want to see naked right now.
I thought you said you didn't want to see dick size over
Right.
people's
He doesn't
heads.
want to
We're
see
not-
dick size above the head. He wants to see the real thing.
below the belt. Yeah. Okay.
He wants to measure himself.
I'm a big fan of art, guys. Okay, let's
Shout
go.
out Nelson Atkins. No. Okay. Whose card is it?
Keith, or me?
Okay. What did we ask last? If you and only you, Keith answered. So it's.
Then it's you, actually.
Right.
Well, I read this one, so that
then
gets thrown
read it to
out.
Brock.
Oh wait, you want to beat it?
You go ahead.
And I've already forgot what yellow is.
Personal.
All right, can I
Shit.
get another card? This is so gay. Excuse me.
What? Another card? Okay.
Yep.
Yep. That's fine. Pause.
I saw the word love, and
Yo,
you,
show them what the card is.
Oh yeah. This is what we all unanimously agreed doesn't need to be asked on this episode of the
you all
podcast.
know the answer to
We're all comedians. The answer is no.
And I'm married. And that's it. Yo, Aaron. How do you heal from painful experiences? How do you know when you're done healing?
Oh God, Murad, can I have another beer? Thank you. How do you heal from painful experiences? I don't know. I don't know. I have the gayest answer to this question ever, which is I don't know.
Shout out to
Are you
Dana
gonna make me
Connor.
regret putting the other card down?
Probably, I'm a deeply unhealthy person, Keith. I decide not to heal from experiences, and I
think everyone
obsessively relive
here
them
unhealthy
in my
in one
head
way or
all the
another.
time, and tell myself that this masturbatory practice is going to fuel the improvement of my artistic endeavors.
I'm an evil person.
Murad,
I'm so sorry, Taylor. I love
thank you for making sure that I have quality clips for this week's episode of the podcast. Holy shit.
Fuck, let's skip that question.
Okay.
You guys agree?
Real answer, make a bomb.
My God.
Ask Murad a question.
Oh, yeah?
That was
That was
funny.
great. That was great. Oh man, I don't care about this. Like, does anyone else care? I don't care.
Do you want to ask Murad this?
You know me the bit most here, so do you think I have anything
Do we
to
care
say?
or not?
Nobody gives a shit.
Exactly. Bring it on.
Everyone but Murad is going to know what this card
I'm not even
was.
gonna look at the screen. Fuck it.
That's pretty dark, but whatever.
Cause you know,
That's what she said. Gotta read it, Murad.
ha! Yeah. This is
let's
good.
go.
Yeah. What about your appearance would you like to change?
Your nose.
That was my first answer.
If it wasn't before, it was gonna be after I say it.
That would be. It will be that, and I would like to look more black. If that makes sense.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah, we were talking about how pale you were
Do you mean
before the show.
darker skin tone or bigger dick?
Oh.
Dude.
Why not both?
Dude, we all know the answers.
No. All right.
Brock, I guess.
Brock,
Keith?
let's go. I drew the pink card, which means I get to decide
What's
not
pink?
to throw it out, Keith.
What's pink?
Gay?
Romantic
I was
questions.
gonna say,
Romantic.
Yeah. Hey, Brock, would
So
you
gay.
date yourself?
What the?
That's not bad, actually. I kind of like this.
I
kind
like
of
it.
questions. Yeah.
Oh God! All right, I got a great answer for that one.
Would you date yourself?
Listen, I'm having trouble getting anyone else to date me. So,
Like, this is
Do
what
you
I've
think
been
that's a
doing for
them
a while.
problem or a you problem? That's the.
well, I'm not I don't actively try to flirt with anybody, so it's probably my own fault. But no, I don't think I would date myself. Well, I don't. That's a
Why
confusing
not?
question because I don't want to date anybody. So
Why not?
I got too much shit going on to
That's
like
valid.
worry about another person.
Yeah, I got a great answer.
Let's
for
go,
that one.
Keith.
Keith, would you date
Would
me?
you date Brock? It's the one time I've ever heard him not say pause at an opportunity.
Oh, well, I mean, that was a great opportunity to do it but I was already going to answer the question as if it was asked to me.
Okay. Would you date yourself?
Yeah, but I wouldn't date Brock, no. But
Fuck you too.
I am married, been married 10 years.
Yeah.
Known my wife for 20.
Mm-hmm.
I would absolutely never date myself. Are you kidding me?
Interesting.
Dude, yo, my wife is built out of some other like thing. Like, she's special.
Interesting.
There's no way that I would date myself because
Okay.
like, yo, the shit that she lets me like get away with and shit. That's not normal.
Dude,
That's
I'm,
not normal.
Am I the only one thinking I'm the best? I will always date myself, dude. That's what I've been doing forever.
I dated myself this morning, Murad.
I took myself out to a nice steak dinner. Then we had fun.
Damn, that's a good.
That's a goofy answer, but like
We
I
had a
agree.
great time.
Nobody
He
want to
even
date
picked up the
themselves.
bill.
But like I agree with Keith. Nobody would want to date themselves because we see how shitty we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Damn.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like how we all took a moment to just be quiet, just
Yeah.
reflect. Like, man,
Kansas City
we are
comedians,
pieces
ladies and
of shit.
gentlemen.
Yeah. Don't become a comedian, guys.
Don't do it.
Just go kill yours. Okay. All right, I should say that on YouTube.
Go kill yourselves.
Don't do
nah, you
that.
can say that. Listen,
Don't do that unless you really, really want to.
Oh my God, you're spoiling us.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Big round of applause for Ani, everybody.
Dude, that sounds like a waterfall more than.
Yeah, I need a new. What's the third? Is that 2 honey mustards?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
What is this?
Okay.
I immediately recognize.
Local comedian Ani Mariski, running craft services tonight for Pretty Good Enough Studios. We appreciate you.
Do you want to sub in? I'll go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, let's ask Oni a question.
Yeah, let's ask my question.
Take a rod spot. Can I ask a question?
Chili's back. Sure. Let's go.
What's green?
Intellectual.
Intellectual. Let's see if Ani's intellectual.
Let's find out.
If you could, would you... Wait. Okay. If you could, would you wirehead, i.e., hook yourself up to a hypothetical machine that makes you totally and eternally happy and satisfied?
No.
No? Why not?
I like experiencing things. I'm more of an experiential person.
Yeah, but this is the experience machine.
Yeah, but I care less about like being happy all the time and would rather just go through a wider range of emotions. I don't that just sounds boring.
Gay. Yeah.
It sounds like it would be boring after a while.
Oh, the wirehead thing?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh.
No, being gay. No.
No,
kidding.
but you would no longer experience boredom. You're only experiencing happiness and pleasure and just like psychedness.
But wouldn't you have to be hooked up to a machine all
Yep.
day?
No, you never leave the house. You're like
Yeah, I
it's
don't like
basically the experience machine. You're in the Matrix. You are in a little pod and you're living out
Well, aren't
your
you
ideal
in,
life
Are
that
you
makes
in
you perfectly happy, but it's
Do
not
Androids
real.
Dream of Electric Sheep?
No.
Isn't
you
that
haven't read
basically the
nope.
same?
Nope. What?
Yo, where's that
The
card
machine? Is that
You're
am I
talking about
thinking
mood
of a different
organs,
card?
but yeah, kind of. But
with the...
What's
Wasn't there a
up?
card... Wasn't there a card with that asked us something regarding men and women?
oh yeah, who's better at handling suffering?
Boom. Yeah, ask her.
Do you think men or women are better at handling suffering?
I was thinking about that card when you asked it, and
Alright.
I am not sure
All right.
because I see where you're coming from, and like I agree with that aspect of things. But I also I have known people of both sexes who have a very very difficult time dealing with any sort of suffering, and so it's more I can't tell who's worse at dealing with suffering.
Gotcha. Ani Mariski, everybody.
Yay.
Oh,
Thank God
You
the men
guys
are
have
back.
hot water in this country?
oh yeah. Back to the serious. No, I'm kidding.
Just want to let you guys know, honey mustard is too much for Brock. That's how his taste buds work. Am I
This is
wrong?
the best honey mustard known to man. Okay, listen.
If you have a black ear and you don't have ranch,
I'm sorry. There should be ranch.
Can you repeat what you just said?
I didn't.
I said you have a black ear and you don't
That's
have
what
ranch.
I thought you said.
I was more viscerally reacting to the a black. That's
Yeah.
that's interesting.
It's like, you got a black hair. I was like, what? It's like, if anyone else in this room said that, that would have come
Yeah.
off so wrong.
Oh, yeah. It's like saying a handicap, right? Like
Now, you thought handicap when I said black. What does that say?
Dude, I should have brought
means I
something.
believe in systemic. No, Jesus. Whose card is it?
You read. You've never read one, right?
Oh, is it my card?
I just read one on it.
No, I read like one of his, and then you read one of those, and I think it was mine.
Is it Keith's? Okay. Keith, which of your achievements are you most proud of?
Becoming an operating building engineer in New York City, it took a lot of like work experience and study.
Keep in mind, he has 2 kids.
Yo, wait, achievement? Because making a kid isn't an achievement.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah,
Say
that's
that
not
to
an
your wife.
achievement.
Raising a kid. Is
Raising
an
a kid
achievement.
is. I mean, my
Yeah.
son, my oldest son, he's amazing, and me and my wife are doing an amazing
How old
job.
is your
with
oldest?
him. 8.
And what is your social security number?
Yeah, no, he's amazing, but you know what I'm saying, he's not grown yet, so you know there's still time for me to fuck it up. So I have to like, you know what I'm saying? I can't say he's an achievement.
Jury's still out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, as far as achievements are concerned, I look at them as like personal, and so
Yeah.
that's my like one of my
What does
highest
that
personal
mean?
achievements.
So, can you repeat the?
I was a operating building engineer in New York City, and I had the license.
Okay.
So it gave me a license to run large scale air conditioning equipment.
Oh,
and,
hell yeah.
they call it the ticket in New York City because it's hard to get, and you have to actually like you have to get. It takes time to get that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, and
Oh.
so that was.
Is that something that like only applies to one state, like passing the bar as a lawyer, where like you would have to recertify in Kansas or something?
that? Well, sort of. Yes, that
Okay.
ticket is recognized nationwide.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
if there's like a large scale chiller or something,
Yeah.
and I'm certified to run it.
Guys, Keith needs a job. Please hire him.
I do not need a job.
I know. He's doing all right.
Hey, Murad. I've got an intellectual question that I judge people based on their answer to historically.
Okay. Hit me.
Are some human lives worth more
No.
than others?
I know where it was going. No.
Nice. Explain yourself.
Because we're on camera. Turn the camera off.
What a great answer.
That's pretty good.
Dude, that means, like, if you say no to that, that means that, like, a child rapist is same as you. So, do you agree to that? You don't agree to that.
Well, it
so.
depends on your definition of worth. I'm gonna take the uncursed.
Like, which one of
position.
you deserves the first bullet? That's my question, I guess. So, like, not everybody is the same. But if you dial back to the being babies, is every baby life the same? Yes.
Okay.
But when you become adult, you kind of lose points. You go to negative. So,
Okay.
Word.
Interesting. All right. Fair enough. That's the best answer to that question on the side of yes, some are worth more or less.
I was worried about your
that I've
judgment,
heard.
Taylor.
That's now, yeah, no, you're back to me only judging you on the basis of race. Good job.
Looks like you still got some work to do.
Yeah, you gotta get darker, man. You
Don't
gotta
listen
get
to these
darker.
people. Come check out my comedy. You'll love it.
Absolutely. Do you want to plug your Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram is taylorschwilling.com.
God damn
It's someone has to read it one to you.
it. Oh, okay. Have I? Okay. Boop.
I don't even know
That's the top
what
card.
order is. I just want you to answer.
Let's go.
What do you think enlightenment is?
Fucking, I think it's a stupid garbage jargon word that people throw around to sound like they have a high IQ.
I was gonna say butt plug in my ass, but whatever you say. Is
Yeah. Or LSD.
okay.
Yeah. We just asked. Shrooms are good. Okay.
Okay.
Have you done LSD and shrooms?
Together? No.
Well, no, not together, but like you've done both. Why do you prefer shrooms?
I prefer acid.
Okay, cool. Why?
So they always say there's this comparison sentence going around. It says, one acid is like being in the passenger seat. Mushroom is like being in the driver's seat. Or maybe vice versa. But that's how I like to for
Yeah.
myself. I feel like when I'm on mushroom, I'm more jittery, and it just it's shorter. Everything is more intense. When acid is 12 hours, I spread out.
Yep.
And I see more visuals. That
Yeah.
just helps.
That's
Acid, you're in the passenger seat, 100%.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
you guys agree?
Yeah, I like that phrasing because I've described it to people in worse phrasing because I'll tell people
That's not mine, by the way.
Acid
Just
knows what
wanna
it's doing more. Where like with acid, it's taking you on on a
Right,
journey.
exactly.
Whereas mushrooms, it feels like you take the mushrooms and 45 minutes later, something drops into your brain and it wants to know what's happening. And
Yeah.
it's very anxious and it's like, what's going on in here? It's running around pulling levers in your brain. It's like, what does this do? What does this do? And you're like, man, I just work here.
If I have to be a little nerdy, mushrooms are usually safer and also easier to microdose. On acid,
100%.
it's just like a tab. Even if you take half a tab, you don't know, maybe like the
Yeah, you gotta like get a test
acid half.
kit. It's a whole deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you get a good one, I used to get from Amsterdam, by the way. So that.
Oh, dude.
Yo, I was friends
Found
with
a new
some
acid
military
jet. No, I'm
dude.
kidding.
No, not anymore.
Shit.
But
Always. It's always not anymore.
yeah, but like I got from Poland, so that's something.
Hell yeah.
It's not the match, but whatever. It's like U.S. versus Mexico. I got Mexico acid. They call Polish people Mexicans of Europe. That's like cultural reference for you guys.
Psychedelics at all, Brock? You're young. You don't want to answer in public? This is fine.
First
Okay.
of all, say, "Hey, mom."
You think your parents are going to watch this?
You know,
Honestly, probably
I
not,
can't say
but there's a
easily
chance.
because my parents don't speak English. So.
Nice.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Why is it nice? Yo,
No, it's uncultured people.
we
Do you have a preference for color of card when it comes to your card, Brock?
Don't give me the relationship shit.
Damn it. Okay.
That's my stuff, bro.
You get a sad card if it's okay. Were you gonna say something, Keith?
I haven't done acid since I left.
New York.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do a podcast in a few months on acid?
I'm down.
I can provide the.
You want to do?
I can provide tomato sauce.
Brock's like, I'm
You want
out.
to do whatever's closest to New Year's? Do you have super New Year's plans, or
Yes,
would you?
I do actually. It has to be
Okay,
after
fair
New Year's,
enough.
Yeah.
All right, fair
I'll be
enough.
driving.
Gotcha. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll
Oh,
figure out scheduling.
I'm down to do it. It's gonna be a disaster, but sure.
I got acid
I
from
mean, I can't do
Voorhees
too
that I'm
much.
scared to take.
I would be too.
Yeah, that's my problem in life, really. I don't say no. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't say no to drugs, alcohol, things that are like,
I say no once, but I'm super easy to peer pressure. So all you gotta do is ask me twice.
Interesting.
I like your joke about like smoking weed. You know what you guys had to do first time? They're like,
Yeah.
no words. It's just like, you want
Yeah.
some?
That's pretty good. Brock, what aspect about the person to your left gives you the strongest negative feeling? It's going to be Murad.
Has to be the cat.
What gives me the strongest negative feeling about Murad?
Yeah.
My respect for women. Dude, just check this text I got. There's no fucking way I know this person.
Read it out loud.
Let's do it.
It's a
It's
number
so
I don't know.
ridiculous.
This is just one text. I've been keeping your wrong number for a while.
Yo, these like scammers, they're losing it.
Yeah.
They like, yo, the things that you get texted. Like, yo, have y'all have all gone like the random text messages where they're like, your package got lost in the mail and we were trying to track
That
it.
one. I get that one all the time.
It's nonsense. That
Yeah.
guy never works. But they keep doing it.
They're persistent.
So that means that there are multiple morons that
fall for it.
that fall for that crap.
right? Well, they're all old people, though. Like,
would think.
90%, yeah.
Yeah.
You would think
well,
it's not
usually. What's the ratio, do you think?
the ratio of
I
like.
would say
People to
90
young
to 1.
people that fall for the. Yeah.
90% to 10%.
It's gonna be 90% to 10, I'd say, but
Yeah. But there is that 10%.
yeah, because I know one of them.
Got like baseball batting averages with that, but
Almost fell for one on Tinder. So, like, it was verified and stuff. I recently learned that, just FYI, young people, on Tinder, what you can do, you can upload a picture, get it verified with Taylor Schilling face, then remove that picture and upload a bunch of hot chicks. And you're still verified, and you can scam people.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, like
Wow.
some apps don't do it. Tinder does it, and I
Yeah.
just had to read about it. I was like, this person is verified, but it looks super sketchy. I know what I look like. I don't deserve you.
Because like imagine all the people that are
I'm gonna change my Tinder
starved.
profile real
Yeah.
quick.
for a pussy.
Drive for attention. Yeah.
And then like they how many of them fall for scams through like the
Well, and just
the
imagine-
hot handle that gives them.
There's probably a lot of people that go through enough steps to get scammed that know it's a scam the whole time, but they're like, oh, but what if? But they know the whole time.
you know-
Like 90% of their brain is saying this isn't real, but 10% of them is lonely enough that like
I
fucking-
helped a lady to get scammed once. I tried to talk her out of it, but she just plan out like a straight up refused
At a
me.
certain point, you were like, "Fuck it, okay, here's what you do."
You know those machines at gas stations you can put cash and buy Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we had one in the store I was working at, and this lady, older lady, came in. She's like, "My friend is in Spain. He needs a car ride." I'm like, "Yeah, why don't you just send money directly?" He's like, "He asked me to do it through the Bitcoin thing." I was like, "Have you ever met this person?" He's like, "We've talked all the time. I know this person." I was like, I couldn't talk her out of it. I was like, "You know what? Give me your hundreds. I'm just gonna. You don't deserve to have the money." And she literally sent a bunch of money, then came back and sent again. I was like, "Wow." Yeah, that's
That's
like somebody asks you to
feels
send
bad,
them
man.
like guys, if someone asks you to send them Bitcoin, just don't. You know, that's straight up. Just
keep
send-
your Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Word.
Word is like a black version of verbatim for white people.
Anyway, I'd say the most negative thing about Murad would be,
I forgot
That he helped an old lady get scammed.
yeah, he helped somebody get scammed at the gas
I
station he used
forgot
to
about
work
the
at.
question. That's good.
I was just waiting for you to say something
Right,
for me to talk
exactly.
about.
You don't have to wait
I
long.
was like, any minute now he's going to say something incriminating.
What do you not like about Murad? Give me a second.
Murad, just say
Hold
something.
on, let's get him to talk for a second.
Just say anything.
He'll say something.
Okay.
What's your favorite joke that like doesn't get the reaction you think it deserves?
The one I wrote?
Yeah,
do-
one that you've written.
Oh.
You were gonna say something?
I was gonna say I do a joke. It's like a tag within a joke that I do it every single time, and it almost never gets a laugh. But I think it's funny, so I always do it. It's about how I'm. The joke's about like me being a middle child and like the differences between like me and my brothers. But I start off the joke and I ask like, any middle children out there? Like, yeah, I'm a middle child. I have an older brother and a bigger brother. And like,
I like that.
Yeah.
I've
I
met
just
his
keep going.
family, so I get that.
and nobody ever catches it.
Yeah.
And I've paused, I've like waited, I've like explained. Like, yeah.
His younger brother is
Never
like
works.
6'3" or something.
But I think it's funny, so I just keep doing it.
how old is Maddox? How tall is Maddox? My bad.
He's I think he's 6'3".
6'3", yeah.
Yeah. I'm 5'10".
On dating profiles.
He's my bigger brother, and then
He's
I
the
got my
limitless pill
Yeah.
form.
Other,
Yeah.
then my other brother's just older.
Yeah. I don't know. Keith, you have anything?
Not off top of my head right now.
I mean, my friend Christopher Delmar, you guys know, comedian.
Yeah.
We always talk. He said one thing that always clicks with me. He's like, write what you want, keep what they like. So you just write what you like.
Why
And-
hasn't he been to a mic in forever?
He just had a kid. He's gonna come back next week.
Okay, gotcha.
So this motherfucker, that don't stop him.
Yeah. Chris Delmar is awesome dude,
Yeah.
but he is putting me to shame as a father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't cite your children as your most prideful
No,
accomplishments?
I explained why I said
No, I
that
know,
wasn't
yeah.
right, but like freaking, yeah, I want to be clear on that. I love my kids. I love them. It's just that I don't need to be there all the time.
See, the difference is this is your second kid. It's his first, so it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, that's the other
That's
thing.
true.
Yeah, word up. Now, if Kendrick was like just
Were you a
yeah.
lot more? I'm secluding myself to just taking care of my kid with your first kid.
Yeah, but like I wasn't like like when they're a newborn, you don't really have to like. There's not much you're doing.
You're like, I'm gonna go get some milk.
Yeah, there's really not much you can. Like you can help feed the baby, help change diapers and
Yeah.
stuff, but like there's like not much beyond. You can play with them, you help them do tummy time and all that stuff, but it's
Even before the baby, Keith's sleep schedule was like he had a baby. He would go to bed at 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, it was bad. No, the sleep was terrible. It was terrible.
I really hope one day we're at like the comedy club, and then Keith's is like, "All right, guys, I'm leaving," and then he comes back in. Oh shit, Dennis, can I get a glass of milk to go, dude?
That's funny and wholesome.
That's fun. Hey Keith, have you ever dated someone who you felt was below your standards?
Answer is always yes. I think for everyone.
Yeah,
think-
100%.
not me.
Yeah, 100%.
Give yourself some time.
What's your ratio? Do
Not
you
yet.
think that in your date, you're married now, but in your former dating career, do you think you dated more or less people who you felt were below your standards?
I
high school?
dated less.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Nice. Hell yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, you know, I was all about, you know, busting nuts back then.
There you go. There you go.
I didn't have like that high of a standard.
Gotcha.
Does anyone? I'm sure they do. But I didn't.
I think I have a high standard for like people who I'll ask out, and then a low standard for people who I'll say yes to if they ask me out. You know.
I love Aaron Scarborough's bit, and he's like,
Yeah.
the people into me are like, yuck.
That's always been my experience with Tinder. I always get very offended if I ever get on Tinder. I've never actually had a Tinder date
Dude.
because every time I download Tinder, I see my matches and I'm like, "Fuck you guys, I'm out."
Dude, you know what I do on Tinder? I just hit yes, and I see who I match with. I match with trans people, which is norm, like
Same,
whatever.
same.
But like, that's not the funny part. Funny part is I match with straight up dudes. It's just they forgot to change their gender in their profile. It's just a normal
For sure,
dude.
they forgot.
Yeah. I was like, hey, what's up? You want to hang out?
Yeah, I like low key want to start like those profiles. And I'll do it with my wife, and we'll see who we get, and it'll be like a competition.
Yeah,
That would actually be kind of
Interesting.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like, I can leave
I'm
you
too
for
petty.
her.
I'd get my feelings hurt too fast
Yeah,
if I had a
that would
long-term
be-
partner and we
that
both
would be
played that
funny
game.
as
I don't know.
hell.
Like
We're
I'd
doing
be,
that.
I'd be a
You know what you
sore
should do?
loser and a sore winner in that situation. Either way it went.
You should do that. See who gets like more matches, and then meet up with them together and just rob them.
oh man, that would be
That wasn't racial at all.
I was about to.
That's got nothing to do with his race.
That'd be past career for me.
I've heard that like people do that though. Like people will make like fake Tinder profiles
Whoa,
and then
Damn, I
like
really?
some hot
Damn,
chick,
Mike.
Holy
and then like
shit.
you show up to the date and it's just like in an alley and there's like 5 dudes waiting to beat the fuck out of you and steal your wallet.
Yeah,
I'm glad I've never gone on a Tinder date now. Holy
that's 100%
shit.
something that would happen in New York. 100%.
Murad, what's the most intense physical pain you have ever experienced?
Anal.
Hey, I like that.
That's a great question.
That was back when he was dating himself.
I mean, I can give you a goofy answer, but real answer is getting electrocuted. There's just
Ooh.
nothing beats that. I like,
Been electrocuted. That's not pleasant.
We had
as
this
well.
water heater in my parents' place, and the thing was like a little malfunctioning. And sometimes you're taking a shower, you would randomly get electrocuted.
Shit.
That was crazy, dude. I was like, holy shit, you would jump out of shower. And that was just, like so quick. It wouldn't like hurt. If it lasted long enough, it would hurt.
Yeah.
But you're like, we gotta fix this shit. Then we ended up changing the whole unit.
I quit my last job because I kept getting electrocuted.
Damn,
That's
dude.
funny.
So is that how you end up speaking like that on stage?
I wish. Nah, this is 100% homeschool, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That explains so much, dude.
Yo,
Shut
Phil,
the fuck up,
Phil Andrews is homeschooled.
Yeah,
bro. I know, right?
Yeah, I was talking to him like deeply about that crap on Thursday because I was curious. You know, I never knew how that was, what it was about. Man, he has a really interesting story about that.
How many
And,
co-ops? How secluded was he? Did he do a lot of co-op groups and
He
stuff?
did
Or
co-op.
still-
Yeah, he
Okay.
did co-op.
What's
yeah.
a co-op group?
A co-op group is when like a group of homeschool families decide to like form a giant Voltron of like fake school.
How
Where,
many
like-
kids would be there?
It depends on the co-op. There's like giant
many
co-op
kids these people
networks
have.
sometimes that span to like hundreds of families.
Oh.
The co-ops I was part of were usually in the like 8 to 12 families that would band together
reasonable.
and be like, okay, you teach English, you teach science, you
So
teach
when you
this.
said you didn't go to school earlier, it wasn't about college. It was about like the school.
No, I did go to college for 2 years and then I dropped out.
But, like, before-
but yeah, no, it was a reference to being homeschooled. Yeah.
Like, how do you get a diploma?
You're part of a kind of like homeschooling organization. I graduated with with an organization called MPE or Midwest Parent Educators. Yeah, you get a diploma. It's a whole. Yeah.
You guys have to pass SAT or something.
I did ACTs, but yeah,
Something like that,
Yeah,
yes.
you still have to do the standardized
Okay.
testing stuff. Yeah.
Most of it nowadays is like ACT as
One
opposed to like
exam.
STD. As
I passed my STDs when I was.
That's the one I've been failing lately. That's very difficult to pass.
I forgot what the hell we were talking about though. It wasn't
Not
about the
STD.
homeschool stuff, but
It was about pain. Then we went
Most intense
Yeah.
physical pain. Yeah.
but like,
Electrocution.
everyone said they've been electrocuted. Oh, I don't know Brock did,
I don't
but
think I've
like,
been at electric.
yeah,
Really?
but like he
don't
did
think
it
so.
from work. You did it from like some home shit.
Just hanging out at home. Yeah.
Oh,
I've been
yeah,
like
I
I've
did
been
it
like
from work.
shocked before.
You did
I
at work?
guess. Like I've had a really
Yeah.
bad shock, but I've never been electrocuted.
Did you guys ever have your nuts twisted? That's bad.
Nope. I didn't go to school.
Did you get your nuts twisted?
How would that happen exactly?
It's like your girl catches you cheating on her.
I don't get caught. I don't get caught, Murad.
But wait.
Because you don't date. Yeah.
So then you were
She
like
pretends-
about to have like
Yeah,
some
she
sort of-
pretends that she's like giving you mouthwash. Or herself, I guess. Then it was like,
and she twisted your nut. That's wild.
I'm keeping PG, frankly.
Okay. Walk us
That's
through the
wild.
evening.
PG, you've been talking about cocaine and shit.
Right? Yeah.
Wait,
What do
my
you
friend.
mean?
No, that cocaine is you, not me.
You get home. You get
I don't
home.
even know how you spell cocaine. Yeah, okay, Taylor, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
There's a
so-
song to spell cocaine. Did you know that?
So break it down.
Eric Clapton, shout out.
Nice. So you get home from the gas station. What happens? Like, what's?
Okay, that was racist.
But true or false? Was this when you were working at a gas station?
Probably. I'm having so much fun. Dude, this
Homeschool.
is 1893. Now it's 1844 on the top.
Wait, really?
I don't know
Oh
what it
shit!
is.
Do any of them say?
Established in 1844.
You get better at reading when you're drunk, Murad.
Wow.
Dude, yeah, that's hype. Yeah.
Made me think
I just
that it
came
was
up, I
like
was like,
different
that's
on one can as opposed to the next. No, they're all 18.
No, they're all the same.
It just took them 50 years to become the best.
49.
Oh God.
The most
Yeah, it doesn't say when they got the blue ribbon, does it? It just says established in Milwaukee.
No,
Oh
in the
shit!
bottom.
No, you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's where you read. Okay.
Dude, I'm so drunk. I was
We
about to
solved it.
take a bite out of the mic.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
We were drinking yesterday, 2:30 afternoon.
Yeah,
Dude.
we were
Hell
doing
yeah.
another podcast. We were drinking at 2:30
You
in
want
the
to plug that?
afternoon.
You want to tell people where
Where's
they can
that?
find it?
Yeah, I'm on another podcast called the Heavy Breathing Podcast with a couple other people. We have a lot of fun. Murad was on it yesterday. We were in a bar, and at 2:30 in the afternoon, there was a bachelorette party in there.
Wow.
Because, yeah, in KCK.
Where can they
Yeah.
go and subscribe to that?
You can find us on YouTube. We got an Instagram. We may or may not have a TikTok. I don't know. I'm not on TikTok, so I think we have one. But
I checked earlier.
find us on YouTube.
If you type heavy breathing podcast,
Yeah.
it's the first thing comes out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
While we were doing that podcast, we had a couple of the Bachelorette girls on, and one of them asked, "What's the name of the podcast?" And we were like, "The Heavy Breathing Podcast." And they're like, "Is that a sexual thing?" And then my co-host Jacob was like, "No, it's like," and then I interrupted. I was like, "It's because he's fat and I have asthma. That's why."
Damn, I never knew you had asthma. Not that that's
Yeah.
like some major thing, but I mean, asthma only is like a major thing to me when I see masturbate.
Yeah,
Yo, man,
he's got
that-
it bad.
he's
I don't really
got it
have it
real
that bad.
bad.
Like I haven't used an inhaler since like I was a kid. but-
Nice.
so I'm fine for the
I
most
used
part.
it at your place.
Yeah, I mean I've used it like every once in a while, but like I had to like use it like regularly when I was
I
a
tried
kid.
to get high from an inhaler. But
I was talking with Marshall Mason. The other day, yesterday, about why aren't there more vapes that look like inhalers?
It's a good question.
Because I'd love to have like a vape that looks like an inhaler to take out on stage just once.
I'm
just
pretty
because like to make it look like you're about to take an inhaler thing, and then you just like exhale a giant cloud of smoke.
I'm pretty sure it's because they can't like do it legally. You would have to like find some
Probably.
sort of
Imagine
like,
someone
yeah,
someone
like
is
it's-
dying. You go
Buy
to their
some
place.
Perks. Yeah. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
How
I
about
need
blue
my
raspberry?
inhaler.
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Yeah.
They've got two. It's like the evil clone
Yeah.
trope, but they've got an inhaler and a vape.
Oh my god! I have to charge this.
Your inhaler's dead.
Oh god. Hey Brock, have you ever had what you consider to be a spiritual experience? If so, what was it like, and what effects did it have on you?
When he ate pussy for the first time.
A spiritual experience?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's spiritual in a way. I guess. In high school, my sophomore year, I was asked by my theater teacher if I wanted to be in the musical, and I said yes for whatever reason. And there was one scene in there that I was supposed to. It was a cabaret, and I'm supposed to walk out of it was a hooker's apartment. I'm supposed to walk out and like make this face, and every night the entire audience like erupted in laughter, and that's probably like the first thing that set me on the path of like doing
shit.
stand-up comedy.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, hookers helped me too, bro.
Yeah, so hookers are my spiritual path.
Nice.
He also got set on the path of stand-up comedy walking out of a hooker's apartment.
Yeah, while I was getting tested for STD.
That's funny, man. Y'all have hookers apartments here. Yeah, that's not
Where
a.
I come from, they have mansions.
They've got corners.
No, you just go to New York when you're like in New York. The thing is, like, they will have like their own, like they'll have a hotel room, or they'll come to they'll like visit. They'll come and see you.
Yeah.
Tell us, is it offensive in New York to call them hookers? We have to call them sex workers or something.
I mean, like anything offensive depends on the crowd.
Yeah.
You know, on the
Depends on the whore.
no, like a prostitute or hooker or whatever will never give a fuck, and neither will.
It's like, I'm getting
certain
fucked in
groups
the
of
ass. You can call me
people.
whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's like a freaking. It's a white people thing. If we're being honest,
White people just call them bitches.
we call them all kinds of names, but we don't.
Give us feet, give us
we
feet.
don't, but we don't think about like.
We don't think of them as humans, so
Thank you. Thank you.
There's people
All kinds of
100%.
things. You don't call him professor.
I mean,
Listen.
like, yeah, you're not gonna be thinking about, is this word gonna offend them? Like, that, we don't, it's not something that.
Unless they're really good at sucking dick. You're a professor of this. Cool. We gotta read something to you, Taylor.
Okay. Who wants to read a
Keith.
card to? Let's.
Because people don't even understand what I'm saying, so you better.
oh god,
It's a controversial card. It's a blue card.
Nice.
I didn't read anything past the first sentence, and
Uh-oh.
it got that reaction. Out
Oh, nice.
ready.
of me. A 14-year-old has sex. How large does the age gap have to be between the 14-year-old and their partner before the child can no longer meaningfully consent to sex? I thought
Okay.
the whole thing was like anybody under 18 can't consent. So does the age difference matter?
Yeah.
Well, because theoretically, a 14-year-old and a 14-year-old, we can argue about whether they should be having sex, but I think it's a reasonable argument to say that a 14-year-old and a 14-year-old, they're not non-consensually having sex, regardless of whether we think they should be having sex or not. We can't say that they can't consent to each other. So, like, within a year, obviously, is fine. 14-year-old and a 16-year-old, that's probably... Again, whether or not either of them should be having sex with each other, I don't think that the reasons are because either of them aren't consenting.
I want to
I
challenge.
guess
your
probably
opinion.
2 years, because I don't think even a 17-year-old. I think I would personally start getting uncomfortable with whether a 14-year-old can meaningfully consent to sex with a 17-year-old.
You're going only.
So I'd
in
probably
one
say 2 years.
direction. You're only going in one direction.
I think a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old are fine.
14-year-old and 3-year-old. 14-year-old and 3-year-old.
Yo, age gap is monster.
I think that if you're 14, it's 2 years up or 1 year down. Yeah.
Guys, write that down.
Because I don't think that a 12-year-old and a
I don't think
14-year-old should
you're
be
wrong.
having sex, but I
Honestly-
think that a 13 and a 14, yeah. Again, I think probably there's better uses of your time, but
We're all
fuck
dudes.
it
Can we
if you're
ask
a
the
Go do your
woman?
homework.
Can we ask
Ani,
the
what do
woman
you
what she
think?
thinks?
Just
She
a
says
thumbs
thumbs
down.
down.
She disagrees. Okay, what's your opinion though?
Well,
I don't think that anyone under 18 is capable of consenting to sex.
Ani says nobody
Amy,
under 18
that
is
is
capable
so-
of consenting.
Ani
is
to
so-
sex.
gave us the
that
most
is-
boring answer.
yeah, that is so 100%. That is so universally.
Tell that to Australia.
Yo,
Corporate safe, but it's
Yeah, that ain't reality. Because
Yeah, what
You know,
is the
you were
what's the
13?
age of consent in
Yeah, dude.
Azerbaijan?
Whatever your dad say it is.
that's also okay. Yeah, that's also a yeah. I'm
Yeah.
finding out that I'm sexist in real time because like I don't know because like
I was mad young
I
when
do
I
legitimately
lost my virginity,
regardless
and
of
I could have sent it to them
Yeah.
all day. Yo, when was
It was all
the
day.
first time? I got a question for everybody.
It's a very virile
It's gonna
13-year-old.
be, it's gonna probably be wild to people, but I don't care.
Let's go. We're in the second
Not
hour.
the question, but my answer to the question.
Yeah.
When was the first
You're setting
time?
yourself up.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
When was the first time that you can remember being interested in whatever you're attracted to?
Oh,
Shit.
like watching porn count?
No, fuck porn.
is that
I
what
mean
you're
like
into?
actual,
Fifth grade?
like in fifth grade.
Yeah, fifth, sixth grade.
How
I
old
told
is
the girl
that?
I liked her. I don't know, like 12,
Okay.
Like-
11.
All right.
Wait, okay, so hold on. I'm confused with the question.
Okay.
Can you
I can
reword
clarify.
it or something?
When is the first time that you can remember being sexually attracted to somebody?
How old
In
were
like
you?
a sexual way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, he
dude.
didn't say sexual, but I was jerking off at the time already. So.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I was at. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead.
Like, you know, like you might not have been like trying to have sex. Maybe you were sexually curious though. You wanted
Yeah, that's sure. Like when she wore miniskirt in fifth grade, I was like, oh my god.
I think I started
I sound
jerking
like a
off
creep,
in like
guys. I
fourth or
was in
fifth
fifth
grade.
grade at the time.
to. Yeah, I would say.
I feel like I laughed over Brock's
yo,
answer. What was Brock's answer?
I think I'm
fourth or
pretty
fifth.
sure I started jerking off around fourth, fifth grade.
Okay. How old is that again? I didn't go to school.
Um, how old would that be? That would be
Okay,
If 8 is third
10.
grade,
10? Okay.
so sorry.
10, 11.
Sorry, how many years did you have to be homeschooled to graduate?
I went through all of the. Well, I graduated when I was 16. But other than that, I started school at the normal time. And then I
and you just
graduated
go
early.
up to girls who were like 20.
and I
graduated
went
high
to
school,
college at
that's fine.
17. Okay.
all right. So now to the question.
What? Okay.
When did you start liking your
7.
cousin? I'm sorry.
I was 7. I was
You were
7.
7.
Listen, I've had female friends who I've had conversations with who said that they had gotten in trouble with their parents for like making out with people when they were 4 years old or 5 years old with other 4 to 5 year olds.
Yeah,
but like
no.
yeah, no, kids are yeah.
Yeah,
Keith, what's your answer?
I saw my first like vagina in the first grade, and I was
How old is this?
interested-
Damn,
first
being
grade,
black
I'm
is
sorry.
so cool.
6,
6? Okay.
7?
6,
Okay,
7,
6, 7.
yeah. And then I started trying to get like other girls, probably in like the second grade, third grade. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yo, and when you grow up in the hood and
Sure.
you actually like grow up in like places where like things, yo, you're trying to become sexually active as soon as possible.
Yeah, let's go energy.
Yeah. And then when you go back to like your country or whatever, and you freaking
Okay,
things
I'll
happen.
see you later.
Yo, things happen, dude.
I have a
Like,
question. Like, you saw the first vagina at age of 6 and first grade.
Yeah, how old was that vagina?
Oh,
it was
yeah,
the same.
that was my question.
It was the
but-
same. It was the same grade.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember her name
Like-
and everything. I won't say it,
But like, you're like, I already got attracted to vaginas in second grade. Like, what was your plan with vaginas in second
oh
grade?
no, there was no plan. Dude.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
there's no plan.
I think
You know?
I,
Is it just a dog chasing cars? Doesn't know what to
Exactly,
do
you know?
if he can't.
I
one.
saw my first vagina in kindergarten. Some girl was like sitting next to me. She's like, "I don't wear
Check this
underwear."
out.
I was like, "Okay," and she's like, "Look," and I was like, and I remember. This is what was going through my head. She was like, "Look," and I was like, "Neat."
As a 31-year-old adult, that's my dream these days.
Yeah.
Not to say-
I wish that would happen more
yeah,
often.
same age,
Same age.
consenting adult.
Yeah.
That does change though. Holy shit.
Yeah, I say my country and shit. Like, no, I'm like, I'm American, but my whole entire family. Is
Thank you
Jamaican.
for
Oh,
fuck.
thank you.
Thank you for
Ozzy.
Second
rubbing,
round of
rubbing it on
fries.
my
Look at
face.
that.
My whole family is Jamaican though, so I went back to
Oh,
Jamaica.
I didn't even know that
most of
about
the
I didn't
time.
know
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah.
Can you do Jamaican accent for us?
No, I can't.
Quick,
fuck you.
let's take a quick round of applause for Ani for refilling the fries for us.
Hey.
Keith, I want to ask you, where'd you grow up? Like New York area or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you've
Queens.
been New York. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I couldn't tell if you moved there like as an adult or. I don't
No,
remember.
no.
Hey,
I grew
Keith.
up there, born and raised.
What technology should not have been invented? And I have to pee because I've been drinking.
All right. What technology?
I know-
should not
I have an
been
answer to this.
invented? Well,
Pocket pussies.
word. I don't think there's. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Oh yeah, I burned the crap out of myself. Yeah, and like being forced to talk right now is difficult. Yeah, I burnt the crap out of myself. Like I just swallowed it, pause, and it was like it's damaging. You know, it hurt. Only a little fast on the draw there with the fries. You know what I'm saying?
You already had them ready?
Yeah.
And just
I don't know.
warmed
She just cooked them things.
Or you just...
Threw them into the bowl.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
threw them into the
thank
bowl.
you.
It was like, here, burn. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nah, I don't think there's any technology that shouldn't be invented. Like, I think everything should. Like, any technology, like, it's just our responsibility to actually, like, not do something horrendous with it.
Yeah.
And then,
Like
but there's...
me teaching company AI to say the N-word.
Yo, by the way, AI is annoying as crap.
Yeah, I don't like AI at all.
I don't like AI because like it's already like freaking mad like into like the safe talk or what the hell's the word for it? Like they don't
PC?
Yeah, like yo, how is AI PC
It was invented by white people.
like that's
No.
unbelievable. Like what a waste. What a
Yeah.
waste.
Like I want it to call me slurs, you know?
Yo, I want anything. I want it to be, if I want to know its true thoughts. This way we can, you know what I'm saying, plan against it. If
Hey
like,
Siri.
Just wait for it to gain its own thoughts, and it'll call you all the slurs you want. All right.
Let's try this. Hey Siri, can you call me an N-word?
I found this on the web.
How the N-word became the atomic bomb of racial slurs, baby.
She's explaining why she can't.
Yeah.
I guess I can't disagree that, the word nigga is, the
Guys, it wasn't me this time.
atomic bomb of racial slurs. I couldn't disagree with that.
Wait, you do disagree with that?
No, I don't. I
Okay,
can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Just the big one.
I can disagree with that because what I'm saying is, hear me out.
Guys, this
All
is Brock
let-
Bristow
let me finish my thought.
Look at the
Let me
open
finish-
lane. Hear me out.
Let me finish my thought here. All right.
What's that?
What is that?
That's Keith in first grade.
That's
But listen, we're talking about the N-word being the atomic bomb of racial slurs, right? The N-word affects black people, not Asians, okay? That's the only reason. That's the only...
Clap.
Oh man.
See, you guys had to hear me out, that's all.
I have a serious intellectual question for Keith.
Let's go.
Which one is worse? N-word or blackface?
I mean, like worse. That's such a.
Like, which one would offend you think your family more? Maybe now you're a comedian, you won't give a shit.
Right. I think.
And that's my time. See you guys.
I think my as far as my family is concerned, I would say blackface would probably offend them more because
A lot more forethought.
when they moved here, they didn't have to deal with that. Like, but if someone, they didn't have to deal with blackface as much as the word like nigga or a hard R word nigger. I don't care. But it's like if they. I know all y'all was like, I
Just
can
wait
feel
till the
it.
end of
I
the
just
podcast.
already
Okay.
said, but I kept it once.
I was just
But I'm just
surprised
saying-
you said hard R before you just said the word. I was
Yeah,
like, is he
because like
censoring himself?
yeah, right. I would never do that. I thought about it for a second.
He wants
though,
the
which is why
episode
I
to stay
said-
online.
No, I won't. I'm saying
So,
it.
blackface.
Yeah, blackface would because if what John Canole did if he shouted out like my family members or something and then did what he did in blackface, it would have been just so insulting and freaking it would have been like they would have been driven to violence.
Yeah.
Whereas saying the word nigga or nigger wouldn't fucking do that.
Gotcha.
Because like my family is they're kind of like higher level as far as like most people are concerned. They're all like very well to do. In terms of like in Jamaica, they have like they all had like good jobs. They built themselves up.
Okay.
They have businesses and stuff. Like there's almost no like actual like thuggish shit in my family. Like everyone thinks Rastas are like a Jamaican thing. They're not. They're like considered lower class Jamaicans in Jamaica. That's not a thing. Like Rastafarians aren't looked highly upon.
So Rastafarians are treated the same way black people are treated in America.
I mean, like black people in America are treated like not as badly as people like think.
Not
That's
as used
nonsense.
to be, at least.
Yeah, it ain't the fucking 50s, 40s, whatever. Fuck. But like they like Rastafarians, they do things that like aren't the greatest. So it's not like all like they're not all just like positivity and just like that's just based that off of experience and then what my how my family reacted to them for years, how most Jamaicans react to them.
You know what blew my mind most about this story? Keith is first generation immigrant. Or second, I guess.
Second.
No, second.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, bro, I like you more.
Yeah, man.
Are you first or second, Murad?
I'm actually zero. I'm generation. What's
That means
mean?
first, right?
Yes.
You can't hear my accent, motherfucker.
Hey, there's second generation immigrants that still have the accents. It depends on blah 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 blah.
Was that a
That's
Thanks,
why he
bro.
went to college for only 2 years.
Exactly. Yeah. Ugh. I was like, I have to speak in full sentences. I'm gone. Let's see. Murad, is there anything which arouses you that you've never admitted to anybody?
Gingers.
My man.
No, this is gay.
That was a hard R, Murad. That was.
I love anything hard. Honestly, I like eyes, the way like a woman's eyes, the way they look at you. That's just
You've
my
never
main thing.
admitted that before?
Oh, the question was that you don't admit.
That you've never admitted to anybody.
I probably black dicks then. What were you guys laughing at? I'll watch the clip.
Entirely different.
You two are talking. Me and him are having a silent conversation. You guys are talking about the answer to the question. I look over and I'm seeing Keith going. Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's trying to find if there's a
You
beer.
didn't
He's out of
see?
beer.
I said we got 3 left, and I give everybody 1.
Oh shit.
We can order delivery of beer.
I mean,
Hey, do you know where
The podcast is almost over.
yeah, dude.
Was on the table. That was the last place I saw it.
Right?
What are the white ones? Who cares?
Keith.
Lame. Keith,
Yo.
if you could press a button that would make you feel deeply and permanently that everything was okay, would you? Assume that you'd remain functional in the world.
I don't get that. Like everybody forget everything and not you.
No, just you.
I would never press that. The hell? That's a terrible button.
That does sound like a bad button. Because
Yeah.
then when shit's hitting the fan, it's like, no big deal. It's like,
Yeah,
motherfucker,
everything-
you better start worrying.
Right? Oh no, everything's fine.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
It's like, no, you're thousands in debt and you're going to lose your house. Like,
Right,
you
exactly.
got to step up to the plate and make some moves, man.
Exactly. That's
Would you please read one for Brock? Show why.
Oh, sure.
What?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, read one
Look
for
at,
me.
look at look at look who gets another
Oh,
blue
yeah.
one.
Blue.
Yeah, the blue card.
Blues Clues, baby.
Oh man, this is like built for you. That's nonsense.
What is it?
Thank you.
Oh, you had some extras. Look at you.
What groups or communities are you most judged for being a member of?
Gingers.
Like unbelievable.
That's an easy one.
What groups or Taylor? What groups or communities
You only do one though.
are you most? Are you listening? Are you listening?
I am listening.
What groups or communities are you most judged for being a member of? Homeschooling, nigga. I already answered.
I would say
I was
LGBTQ,
the
except
one
I'm not
dropping
even
in,
part
bro.
of a society. But I think that's what I get judged the most for being part of, because people assume.
People assume.
Eh.
People assume what? Like, well, I mean, like, what part of it do they think you are?
Oh, just the G.
Just a G.
I've had a lot of people. Who I've been playing like similar question games before I ever had this card game, and it's been a non-zero past 10 number of people that have been like, where it's like, oh, what did you first think when you thought of when we met, and where I've had the answer of at least buy, and that's
Wow.
You're a real G, bro. But hey, this is funny. I brought that up to someone else at Apex on Friday.
Brought what up to someone else, Murad?
You being gay.
I'm just
farming
transitioning
clips.
into this. What I'm about to say. At Apex open mic list, Jay Petty, our most favorite flamboyant gay comic, he showed up and he started writing gay in front of a lot of people's names.
He did do that. I can
Yeah,
confirm.
I saw one person. I was like, okay, what's that mean? Then I was like, oh shit, they're like 15 gay.
Wow.
And I looked at my name. I was like, no gay. I was like, respect, bro.
You know what he told me? He told me he had to show up to the open mic that's hosted by his top 2 favorite twinks in the scene. Yeah.
Man.
I made somebody's top 2 list, baby.
He actually.
I don't know about you, but Sam.
Murad, is there anything that's aroused you that you've never admitted to? Shout out, come back on the podcast.
Shout out to my co-host. Go to Apex Aleworks open mic on Friday nights. We start at 8 o'clock.
Independence,
Oh, yeah.
Missouri.
Yes, baby.
Word.
Off Nolan Road between I-70 and 40 by the Red Lobster.
It's a good mic.
Shane. Shane Jewelry.
Shane Company.
Shane Company.
A half mile east of Highway 69 at 135th and Metcalf in the shops of Deer Creek Woods. Open weekdays till 8, Saturday and Sunday till 5. Online at shaneco.com.
Strangers told him that. He knows what I'm about to say. Do you guys agree that he has a radio voice?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was told
100% he does.
I never heard that before yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
You have just the right amount of bass in your voice, dude.
Cool.
nice.
What happens if he gets more? Ginger is
All over.
reoriented to different words.
His hair just changes color spontaneously.
He
I need to get some bass in my voice.
he gets dreads.
I've been thinking about getting dreads. Should I get dreads?
No. Yo,
Yes. Absolutely, you
Like I
should.
didn't even wait. He's like, no.
yo, what is that word called? I recently heard there's a word for white people that have dreads, and it's
Gross.
not 100%. It should be that. Yo, the-
W-I-G, no.
no, it's not Wigger either.
Okay.
It's
I know. It's spelled Yonke.
yo, he would get it. Oh man, yo, I was shit on him for a long time.
I'd believe that he had dreads at one point.
There's a possibility, but I mean, you know what's wild to me?
What's up?
Drew isn't even close to like the most vigorous white dude that I've like run into.
enough,
You know what I'm
fair
saying? Like, and he's mad cool. Love dude to death, man.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
shout out.
Yeah, yo. Fucking, but he's not even like that, like vigorous to me. Which tells me that the Kansas City comedy scene is just not diverse enough. There's not enough.
Yeah, we need some more wiggers, guys.
We need more white people who only want to be black
Yo,
so
man,
bad.
you need more exposure to all
Yeah.
the freaking groups, and there's mad LGBs, yo, and there's hardly any fucking.
He loves you
wiggers.
guys. Whatever he says, he loves you guys.
Yo,
What he's saying, there's mad LGBs and there's just not enough T's, guys. Let's get some representation.
But like to your point, I feel like Brock is more black than Yankee.
I've been a diversity hire on a show for one time. It was Jay Petty. Jay Petty did a show. It was called Rents Due. It was up in like the north KC. And before he introduced me, it was like only white dudes and a white woman. And it got to me, and he's like, I tried to book a black comic for the show. A couple of them were busy, and I was like, well, who do I know? Oh, yeah, this next comic. Give it up for Brock Bristow. I was like, that's the only reason I got the show is because I was the blackest person you thought of.
You just walked up. What's up, my gingers?
Yo, my
beautiful.
ginger should be something you do. You say. Every time. That's
You could
amazing.
tack that onto your ginger power joke.
I should, yeah.
That's pretty good.
The
Whose
shirts
card
I-
is it?
Shirts I bought for him on a birthday. He's like, I don't know if I can ever wear this.
Yeah. I had a guy at work say something to me about it, dude.
It might be.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, Brock. Oh, are you about to go pee?
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Which group is larger, people who trust you or people you trust?
I mean,
I don't know.
We can wait an hour.
I think I have no idea, honestly, because I feel like I'm a pretty like trusting person. I'm like I got more of a mentality of like I trust you until you give me a reason not to. With like most things, but like I mean, obviously there's other things where like I'm not gonna trust like a total stranger with this.
Well, you
But,
said you're very peer pressurable, so that usually goes hand in hand with being
Yeah.
trusting.
I am very peer pressurable. So yeah, I have no idea which one's bigger.
Fair.
Like, I would easily say the people who trust me.
Interesting.
yeah, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. 'Cause
Like,
I mean,
I try to have the appearance of trustworthy person without trusting people. Like, I don't trust you guys.
No, like my trust is hard to earn. That ain't something that I'm
I think it
something
depends like
doing.
what level of trust we're talking about. Like
3.
I mean, like, yo,
level
there's
three? Well, there's
out of-
98 levels.
well, I mean, like, look, there are levels of trust,
Yeah.
but you know, for the purpose of the question, why include it? Just to like make it a blanket thing where it's like the like the most trust as opposed to like no trusting at all.
Can I give you a hard one? None of us have kids, but how about trusting someone with your kids? Like
Yeah.
driving or like taking care of them?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I don't
That was
Watch-
like such a small number, right?
Watch my kid for 2 hours.
Yeah, there's a very few.
Yeah.
There's only like freaking two,
Like sisters,
two or
brothers,
three
yeah.
people that we would trust with that.
yeah.
And
Do you
like,
think there's a lot of people who would trust you with their kids for 2 hours?
Yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah.
There you go. That's a good.
I don't think
trait.
anybody would trust me with their kids for 2 hours.
Because you haven't had a kid.
I mean, it's because
Yeah.
we have kids, and
Yep.
and the one that's oldest is amazing. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
like they're like, oh, all right, then he's obviously like he knows what he's doing and shit.
I don't want to get into nitty gritty, but people used to trust me with their kids.
People used to trust me before the incident happened.
And then you came on this podcast and said, I wish that happened after Brock's story about kindergarten.
We're having fun.
Well, that's good.
Oh yeah, I always have fun on this shit.
Fuck yeah.
I like
where
how
are
we put all the beers on display. It's just like, people, guys.
Oh, yeah.
If you see any opinions, it's PBR's opinion.
This is ironically not the most alcohol that's been consumed on this podcast.
Who the fuck
Really?
you been inviting?
Dennis and Dane.
Wow,
Danny's not even a drinker.
Yeah, but me
Holy
and Dennis
crap.
put back a lot of alcohol
What's
last week. We ran the podcast for 3.5 hours.
Oh, yeah,
and we
I
were
saw the
drinking the
length of
whole
that. I'm
time.
like, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
3 hours and 18 minutes, I think, was what made it to the internet.
Wow,
And yeah,
that's crazy. That's
was-
awesome.
What's a lot? What you guys drink?
there was a 12-pack of seltzers, and then
Okay.
nine Boulevard Wheats between me and Dennis. Me and Dennis put back 9 Boulevard Wheats. I think Dane had 3 seltzers, and then the rest of the 12-pack was between me and Dennis.
Wow, yeah,
And then
nice.
yeah,
That's plenty.
it was enough.
This is the most I've had in a long time.
Hell
of drinks.
yeah!
Really? Like,
Well, you're doing very well.
I only ask for 6 because I'm sitting down. Once I get up, I'll fall.
Oh no, it's beer. It's yeah.
Yeah, I don't want.
It's another reason I don't usually drink beer. Is
I'm
like
not looking forward to this thing ending, but
we can run
can't-
as long as you want.
I can't wait for the drive home.
Interesting.
Not because I'm
fun.
drunk. This is nothing to me. I just can't wait to like smoke and then it's always like a trip. Yeah.
I may have a little bit with left in my backpack. Maybe I can make a joint, but I don't know how much left. I just started smoking and I smoked a lot in the last 2 days. So. I smoked 5 grams in like 2.5 each day. When I don't smoke, I don't smoke. When I smoke hard.
True. Yeah.
Go hard or go home, baby.
Hell yeah, bro.
I hate it. Yeah, I smoke too much for somebody who makes as much money as I do. It's not good because I don't make enough money to smoke as much as I smoke.
Each week, I've been going to the dispensary. The past 2 weeks, I haven't though.
I'm on a tea break,
Cause like
unfortunately.
Why dispensary?
I bought enough the past.
Because it's easier. It's more convenient. It's unfortunate.
twice the
I
price,
believe
dude.
in local weed, but honestly, you have to find a person. You have to maintain a relationship. It's
The weed I buy from, like my roommates buy it, then I buy from him. But if I smoke that, then I smoke dispensary weed. I'm like, dispensary weed is trash. dude.
yeah. No, it's true. I want
Looks
to.
good and all, but it doesn't really hit me.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
but,
there's a
that
person at
depends
the
on-
comedy club who I plan on buying from instead of
Nice.
going to a dispensary next time I do buy.
I mean, it depends on if you're just getting and I hate these terms that they've created, flower, freaking. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, the first time I ever heard that term, I was with Jeff Krackenberg and Manisha Williams, and they were like, we're gonna stop at this dispensary and get some flour." And in my head, I hadn't really been exposed to weed at all.
He's a baker
So in
through
my
and
head,
through.
I'm like, I know people make like weed brownies. I didn't realize. I thought it was more of like
need
a
some flour
butter. I didn't realize they ground it into flour.
Yeah, right. Yo,
That's
it would've
actually
been
not a
like,
bad
wow.
idea.
Yeah.
That's how you spell flower.
holy
I mean, like,
shit.
again.
That should be possible, right? Because
Yeah.
theoretically, if the TH3, if the EM11 or whatever the fuck the edible THC chemical compound is heat activated, it happens through baking. You should be able to, instead of like butter or whatever, you should be able to make THC flour, literally,
be
right?
insane.
FLOUR,
I mean, there's
that you could like
tincture.
bake.
That would be a
That's
new
what I thought
level
it
of
was.
Like
edible.
pumpkin bread that's THC
Yeah.
infused.
That would be
Holy shit!
That
There's
would be a new
tincture,
level
though.
of edible. Like,
Yeah.
can they really make it any stronger? If they have weed flour, people are gonna be going into space, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's
Dude,
wild. That's
the first time I ever watched Stranger Things, it was the year that Stranger Things came out, and it was after like I ate 2 brownies that had about like 3.5 the amount of weed that they were supposed to have, and they tasted like garbage because they just tasted like weed. It tasted
yeah,
like I
I
was
can't do
eating
that.
nugs, and
Yes,
it was very unpleasant. But I was an idiot because the year was 2016, and I was 19 years old, and I had only been smoking for a year, and I didn't know about edibles, and so it was the classical meme of I don't think these edibles are working because it's been 15 minutes and I don't feel anything. So I ate another brownie, and I was so I do not remember the first time I watched Stranger Things, but I know that I watched the entire season, the entire first season all at once, and I woke up the next morning and I hadn't watched Stranger Things.
Yo, man, we're all just waiting for you to stop.
I'm sorry.
You know what? What stuck with me? You were 16 in 2016.
I was
felt-
19 in 2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
When
born
you
in
said
97.
when you said 2016, my first thought was, "Holy shit! Is that when Stranger Things came out?" It's 2016.
Approximately, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
Can I
so.
tell you the
crazy.
grossest thing I
It was
tried to
like,
make with weed?
I was such an idiot because it was 2016. I was like, what does 2016 have to do with you being an idiot?
That was the most idiot year ever.
True.
Rest in peace.
Can I tell you
Harambe.
guys the worst thing I made with weed? I
Christian
baked
the Lion. also.
decarboxylate, they call it. Like you bake weed at 220 degrees,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep.
I did that. Then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make me milk coffee, and dude, weed was literally floating on top of that.
I did that once with Keith. I
Yes,
put
I
Keith
did that
in with
too.
my coffee grounds once,
That
and I
was
brewed
so
coffee.
gross, dude. I
It
drank
got me
the whole
high
thing.
though.
I drank the whole thing, and it was
Yeah.
a lot, but
Yeah.
I almost threw up. I was like, this is so
Yeah.
gross.
I had to drink a pot of coffee, but it was the most interesting reading of the Book of Judas that 21-year-old me had ever had.
You read the Bible?
No.
He got homeschooled. What do you think?
Well, one, yeah, I did read the Bible as a child many, too many times. I got, listen, some people
What's
have
your
sports
favorite
trophies.
part?
I got glass trophies for a thing called Bible quiz.
Wow.
How many
Yeah.
pages is your Bible?
Out of a, what? No Apocrypha. I was Protestant.
What was the what was
Someone
so what's your
translate that.
version of the Bible?
Not the Catholic version. It was the normal Christian version. It was the
Wow.
ESV. It was the ESV for the initiated. Listen!
Not the
We're in
Catholic,
America.
the normal version.
We're in America. This isn't
Catholics
Europe.
came
This
first,
isn't
man.
Europe. They did come first. You know what? Homeschooling came first. We don't call homeschool normal school, Brock.
Nice.
That's a good point. That's a solid argument.
Yo,
Guess what?
do you know what the first Bible I bought
Let's
was?
go.
So the first Bible I
NIV.
bought was like the ESV
Okay.
version in 2021 because I was here and I was trying to get in on the group of Bible study guys.
I'm leaving, guys.
At the company that I worked for at the time. Like the boss was in it, and like they were all like super,
So you found God for like
I found God for a
purely
freaking
financial
career.
gain.
Exactly, for a career. Yeah, I mean, like, damn.
there's a
I'm
deadly
saying this
sin that
online.
has something to do with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I consider myself a Christian.
You.
Still?
I mean,
Right now.
right now, yeah.
He's Muslim, guys.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do. Did you say ill? No.
I said which is the I'm not gonna judge you.
No,
Listen.
like I just because I need to. My son's in Catholic school, so
Fair enough.
it's just I bought that Bible for just
Career depends on
career, for career trajectory, and that company fired me. So so
God works in mysterious ways.
Do you still have that Bible, or did you throw it out after that?
I still have the Bible, but it's like got dust on it. Like I need to move it around some because eventually those the kids
I need
or
to
the
move it to a
families
different shelf.
from my son's school are gonna be around. I need to at least have it look like I use it.
Something that makes me laugh that I can't explain is anytime that I see somebody dusting their plants.
people dust plants.
You have to dust your plants because they stay in one place.
What do you mean you
and
have
like
to
dust
dust your
aggregates?
plants?
throughout-
Oh,
well,
yeah.
okay, if you're okay with dusty plants, all right. But if you keep a plant alive for long enough, it's staying in the same area of the house. Dust aggregates throughout your house. The plant is going to get dusty.
I do the exact same thing with Matsuri. Love you, bro.
Come on the podcast. We all do love you. Rest in peace, Nirvana shows.
I thought you were gonna say rest in peace, Matt. Sir. I was like, "You're still alive."
Someone else said that.
He said the second time exactly that's what
Yeah, you said that, and I was just like.
No, the Nirvana show.
like-
I was supposed to the same show that you were supposed to be on.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be
mean,
one
he's
of the
a Hall of
openers
Fame.
for you.
Man, I was hosting that whole shit.
Yeah.
And you know
yeah.
what was wild? I was gonna be at a Friendsgiving. Yeah, a Friendsgiving.
That was supposed to be my December show. I don't have any shows in December now. That's-
Oh shit!
uh,
How was the show?
you were at a Friendsgiving. Sorry.
I was gonna be there. I'm definitely gonna be there. But it was like, oh man, I gotta host this whole show.
Yeah.
Like every time I go there, right? Me and this dude. I mean, like, I just think that people that like drink heavily are like unique, but they're not. Like, there's a lot here.
Not in Kansas.
Not in Kansas
Or
or
Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, yo, like,
Keith wakes up every morning. I'm one of a kind.
yo, dude.
And he walks out and sees all these people stumbling to work. Like maybe I'm not.
Yeah, yo.
He's at least a
it's-
minority. No.
It's I'm sorry. It's like a thing here, dude. And so, like, every time I go to my boy Kyle's house, man, yo, he has like, no, right?
I'm sorry. Can I guess Kyle's race?
Yo, Kyle is a white boy. I said Kansas,
course he
didn't I? Nah, freaking, yo, he is, yo, he goes hard. And it's like, he has all these like custom moonshines and shit.
Oh, the moonshine people, dude. You gotta watch out for the moonshine
Yo,
people.
dude.
Holy shit.
What the hell? Yo,
They
you
drink
have
that
a-
out of jars, dude.
Yeah, you'll have a little bit. It tastes so delicious, but it's so heavy. It's like the alcohol content
Yeah.
is insane.
Yep. My grandfather makes moonshine. My biker grandfather with an artificial leg.
Can you guys explain moonshine to me? Because we make like homemade vodka and like different types
You know,
of drinks.
so-
Is it similar?
Wait, what?
So
Have you made homemade
No,
vodka?
back home like my.
You should make some
my
homemade
uncles
vodka.
and
Bring it
stuff.
on the podcast. Holy shit.
So let me explain moonshine. So basically, you know how the sun it shines light, it bounces off the moon,
God
and that's
damn
how
it.
the moon shines down.
That's how you guys get Do you have moonshine noise there?
What is the moonshine noise? Glug, glug, glug.
Some guy's drunk.
Yo, whatever the sound is for rednecks. Nah, but like, yo,
Probably Boncho.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Steve Martin.
But yo, I don't know the process. I don't know the process for moonshine. What I do know
Something to do with
is
the
that
moon.
if you drink enough of it in like just a certain amount of time, you will regret your decision.
You'll puke
Can
a
I,
lot.
Can I change the ending of that sentence?
Yeah, please.
If you drink enough, you'll get a felony.
Yeah, there's like all kinds of ways I could have went with it, but
Yeah.
I just chose to go with the most direct.
Yeah.
You'll say the
It's
end.
more.
No.
more
You
alcohol,
would eat? Absolutely.
alcohol,
Makes me do it. Yo, man.
No.
in moonshine, alcohol content is higher in moonshine, right? It's not
Wait, what?
40%. In moonshine, ABV, alcohol beverage volume is like 60-70%.
It's pretty.
It's like-
it's usually pretty high. It's pretty fucking high. It's like Everclear.
It's like
but
200.
homebrewed.
Everclear is like 90.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
but
like-
it'll compete.
Yeah, no,
drink-
it's like
it's-
100%. It's
Yeah.
pure. It's pure. It's pure.
mean,
They breed it for
It's
potency.
basically like drinking a bottle of isopropyl alcohol, just fucking only alcohol.
Except it tastes
except it's
amazing.
edible.
This guy doesn't know
But
what
it tastes
right?
like
It's not,
peaches
bro.
and strawberries because they soak those in it.
I know.
Yeah,
I love it.
It tastes delicious. That's the
I
problem.
love it, dude.
Mountain
yeah.
Dew is based off of moonshine.
What the hell?
There's a weird tie there.
You're
Yeah,
blowing
yeah,
my
yeah,
mind
yeah.
right now.
The Mountain Dew, the idea was because Mountain Dew used to be an old name for moonshine. I think this is true. People can fact check me, but Mountain Dew used to be something that they would call moonshine, and Mountain Dew, the brand is built off of a reference to moonshine. It's white people drink. Okay, listen.
I was really into Mountain Dew in my
That's why Mountain
college
Dew
years.
has such a fucking
Following, right? Yeah. Wow.
yeah. And now we have Mountain Dew hard seltzer.
Which is wild.
Come full circle.
I haven't- yeah, I haven't had it,
but
but-
it's tied
We're
to
gonna have
a
Mountain-
reference to moonshine, which is the most potent. But it's like a hard seltzer, which is like like
Yeah.
5%. But it's so
Yeah,
fucking
hard
retarded.
seltzers are soft. So like, I would be interested in trying it.
Hard seltzers are soft. That's episode title. Holy shit!
I like
Yo,
that.
they are. They really
I love
are.
it.
Like,
I mean-
no one has a hard seltzer, and they're like, "Yo, that dude drinks."
I'm ready for Mountain Dew absinthe.
Yes. No, unironically.
Like
though.
you put,
Holy
you
shit.
light it up, it just flames.
Yeah.
Like,
I want Mountain Dew that's got like mushrooms infused into it, dude.
dude, you are right now making me hard.
Once they make it, come on the podcast. Yeah.
With all my hardness.
Yeah.
No, anyone comes here with a hard dick, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm leaving immediately.
With all my hardness is the runner-up episode title.
You get Dane back here, he's
Oh,
down.
yeah. God damn it.
Yo, my middle name is Dane.
Really? Oh, wait a minute.
Yo, that's gross.
Wait, you have another name?
Yeah.
My name ain't right. It's not long enough. Yeah, it's
Yo.
wild.
Yo,
How many names do you have?
Yo,
you got 4 white dude names.
He probably has 6.
yeah. So yo, that tells you the kind of black my family's are.
Second generation
Yeah.
immigrant, folks.
Exactly,
Do you
yo.
spell Dane the same way O'Connor does?
No, it's Dane.
Oh,
the
cook.
correct
The
way.
right way.
Yeah.
Dude, that's Norwegian. That's even whiter.
Yo, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, it's
Dames and dames.
Yeah, yo. Like if my middle name was DeAndre, then you tell that I'm not actually. I'm like my family is from like here, or like they
You
started
saved
off
me.
here.
I was going to say the
Do you ever
streets.
think,
I'm
like-
going to kill myself.
Do you ever think you like have gotten hired onto a job because you have 4 white names on the application?
100%.
These days, no. No, these days, no. Actually,
Do you think that's how you got your certification?
Oh no, that was based on my testing.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was based on my test results, all that.
Hell
good shit.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Nah, that was legitimate.
Yeah.
Merit. But like, you know,
why he's proud of
the job I got for UPS. Yeah, no, that was just They was like, oh, he's not gonna steal shit.
How the fuck did I put my phone in airplane mode?
Keith, Dane, Lewis, Spencer. How the fuck does this guy show up?
Exactly. He'll be here on time. They were wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man. If I show up late, I think I'm early.
It's like, it's only 30 minutes, guys.
Hey, Keith, if you could press a button and double the sex drive of all women on Earth, would you do it?
Hell no. What are we doing? What? Who says yes to that question? You know who? Virgins. Absolute nonsense.
Women already
Ouch.
are way hornier than men, whatever.
Yeah.
Also, why would you care for all the women? I think that question
Yeah.
if should be tailored toward like the woman you are fucking in a way. Like why?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would be curious to see how females would answer that question.
Or,
Female people,
you know-
women.
Ani?
Yeah, Ani.
Oh, here you go, yeah.
Ani. If you could press a button and double the sex drive of all women on the planet, would you do it?
And now,
Can you say that again?
No.
Okay.
And then if would you do it for men?
Also, no.
See?
I was the wrong person to ask that.
Do you
Okay.
think it's plenty what they have right now?
Murad, I need you to have less tension on this. One more thing you can
That
say.
wasn't you that pushed the button, right? I'm correct. Drop something onto the wall.
Okay, Audie, I need you to say what you're going to say before we get this back because
Okay.
this whole stream is about to fall apart.
Okay. I think that there are some people in the world who have too much of a sex drive, and if they had more, not good things would happen.
Are those people male or female?
Both.
Okay.
One of them is called Harvey Weinstein.
I can't believe that button guy.
I know, dude.
What happened? I pulled it and it just got pressed.
Something fell off. And
You pulled the switch off of its stand with your microphone cord.
That was incredible.
that's amazing, dude.
Yeah, that was incredible.
And how are you not Christian?
What?
No,
Oh.
he is. He said that
No,
he
I
is
said I
to
am,
this
yeah.
day.
Well, I mean,
That's the meme. To this day.
that's what you were saying was like technically.
Yeah, I mean, like, yo, I grew up.
No, the stars did that.
I mean, I grew up believing,
Wasn't Jesus. It was the stars, guys.
and I didn't necessarily go to church too much, but like, I ended up going to a Catholic high school, and I started believing then, and then I went through a bunch of
when you say believe, what do you mean by believe?
believing that God exists.
Okay.
And I went agnostic after getting a little too deep into the hood side of things.
Yeah.
And then I'm older now, and I went pretty long as a agnostic.
Yeah.
I think that's what they call it.
Yeah.
And I had my son, so I try and teach him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that what is it? Like I think that backbone is a good thing to like pass on.
Mm-hmm.
It possibly will make him the best human he can be.
Are you a Christian, Brock? You strike me as a Christian. Are you
I
a-
grew up Catholic.
Okay.
I grew up. My mom would like have us go to church, and then eventually she just like kind of stopped making us go. And like when she stopped making us go, we kind of just stopped.
Stop going, of
Gotcha,
course. That's
gotcha.
what happens.
But I was confirmed into the Catholic Church. My brothers weren't, but I was.
You were catechized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that again.
That's the word.
Catechized. You're forced to memorize the answers to a set of questions from something called the catechism, such as what is the chief end of man, which is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever, and things like that.
My son,
I didn't have to quite do that much.
really?
I kind of just did like a little class thing, and
Gotcha.
like we kind of did like it was a very easy version of it, pretty
Gotcha.
much.
Yeah, my son got christened.
Nice.
Yeah, he went through the whole thing, the whole process. I had to like.
Yeah.
They broke the bottle of champagne. No.
I had to like go to the whole ceremony and everything. Yeah,
They have to use the broken bottle to do the circumcision.
I just pretend like I did.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I go and I get the body
further your
of Christ
career?
and all that
No.
stuff. No, not in this instance.
Gotcha.
It's to further my son's school career. I guess.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, which is it's a good Christian
Valid.
cause, B.
Sorry, guys. I zoned out for the last few minutes because I've been getting a booty call.
Hey, Murad, this will be on theme then. Your card. What have you done that you are most ashamed of?
Nice.
Moving to United States of America.
Okay, but seriously, is there shame that comes with that?
No, actually, no.
Okay, interesting. Is there shame that that people try to put
See,
on you?
I didn't tell my parents that I do comedy for 2.5 years.
Okay.
They somehow found my Instagram and they're like, "Oh, the thing you do." They don't even know what that is. They're like
3.5. So how long have you
Two
been
and a
doing?
half.
How long have you been doing comedy?
3. Like it will be 3 in January.
So they found out 6 months ago.
Or actually a lot less than that, like a couple months ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, my mom didn't understand. Sorry, let me finish this. My mom asked my dad, so like, are people laughing? My dad's like, yeah, they're laughing. Not that they understand English, they're like, they hear the laughter. Yeah.
That's cool though.
Was the first video they saw the video of you putting a gun in your mouth?
Here's
Oh,
the thing.
shit.
Here's the thing. I don't know. I hope not.
Wow.
Dude,
Why? That's a brilliant video.
Dude, one girl, Brock knows who, she's like, oh, I found your videos funny. I was like, I found your videos funny. I was like, yeah, which one you found most funniest? And she said the one in a car.
What?
I'm okay. Give it
What's going on? Here you go. And she said, well, one in the car with Brock. I was like, damn, that was his idea.
yeah. Girl like you.
So, yeah.
Put it in front of him.
You know what's wild?
He can be peer pressured.
What is this?
You know what's wild with that video?
Which one gone?
No, the one that
Car?
the one where you put the gun in your mouth. Yo, that is universal.
It's amazing.
Yo, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's a great video.
They don't speak English. They
What's your
will
Instagram?
understand that
Yes,
video.
thank you.
What's
No
your
words.
Instagram? What's your Instagram? Tell the people.
My Instagram is Taylor Schwilling.
Yo,
Murad Comedy, one word.
Murad
M-U-R-A-D.
Comedy at Murad Comedy. One word. MURAD Comedy. Find the video with him putting the gun in his mouth and like it and share it
That's the
and comment
only
on it.
pinned
It's
video.
amazing.
Amazing
It's
video.
pinned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make it easy
Dude,
and fun.
It's so good.
Dude, production value in that video, someone said, I love the production, and that was like 90% Brock. What happened is we agreed that when lights, like as I get closer,
Yeah,
lights get
dude.
dim, and once I cock the gun, all the lights go out.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
we did that in my house. It took us. We
That's
were
your
like,
house?
Yeah.
Yes.
We were like, it's gonna take. I
Whose
don't know.
gun
maybe,
is it?
Maybe 15 minutes. It was a BB gun that I had.
Hey, don't
God,
spoil.
I should have donated. Oh my god.
And with full magazine.
We thought it would take us like 15 minutes to film. It took us hours, and like
Wow.
the way we did the lighting was like I had like one of those lights where it's like the floor
Yeah.
lights that go up here, whatever.
Yeah.
And basically, to get the light to go like to dim,
Dimmer.
I thought that was post.
no.
You did that
No,
in
that was
camera?
in
Did that.
camera.
That's
dude.
in
That was-
camera?
yeah. So what I
Holy
did
shit.
was
Yes.
Wow.
I was
look at that.
holding
You said
holding the
post.
light. And
I don't even know any of that.
I was holding the
and
light,
editing.
and
Yeah.
to dim it, I just like held the light and then like slowly like
Just tilted it
and
back.
angled the light
couch.
so it was like going behind him.
Wow.
And then like whenever we got to the point where we wanted to cut the lights, I just unplugged it real
Yes.
quick.
Oh wow.
And that's how we did the lighting on that, and we had to like figure that out. 'Cause,
The
like,
other light was
both of us were like, we don't know
Craftsmanship.
what we're doing at all,
Yeah.
but we know what we want it to look like.
Yeah.
So let's just fuck
And you
around.
nailed it.
Yeah, let's just fuck around till we figure it out. And that's what we did.
That was amazing.
half of
work,
the credit
dude.
goes
That
to
was
Brock
awesome.
because he wrote the punchline for me and he did all the lightings.
That's
Man.
amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were the Mr. Bean. Like, holy
Dude,
shit.
I
Where,
couldn't.
man?
I texted him in the morning. I couldn't sleep the night before. I was like, I have this idea. Like, I had the idea prior to that, but I couldn't sleep all night. I texted Brock in the morning, dude. We have to film this.
Yeah.
I just cannot stop thinking about anything else.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I just like we were about to write like we wrote scripts and stuff together. I was like, we weren't gonna do that. I'm like, can we just get this out of the way because I cannot concentrate on anything else.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
dude.
Then that was the first video I edited, and I learned how to edit.
That's kind of how I felt about the car thing we did.
Dude, yeah.
I was like, oh, we have to film this car
We'll
thing.
film, yeah, we
Oh,
just went out.
were you production on? Are you talking about Alec, the one that Alec Mertz was part
one
of?
before
The one
that.
we ran over the side.
I don't know
Yeah,
if I've
stop.
seen that one.
So I did one. It came from a joke I did when Murad and Jeff were running Apex.
Okay.
They did one show where they were like, "Hey, we're doing the open mic tonight. Show up and we're doing a dead baby joke contest. Whoever has the best dead baby joke wins." And I had to do 2 of them because like I made it through like the first round or whatever. I don't know. It was very like they were coming up with the competition on the fly sort of thing. But one of my jokes was it was basically. I was driving down like a neighborhood and I saw this sign that said, "Drive like your kids live here." Like, I don't have any kids. So if I see a sock crawling across the street, I'm going to go out of my way to run that thing over. So we like made a video on that premise.
Nice.
We had to drive around the block a few times just to
Yeah.
make sure there are no other cars we can film it. And we tried to film it, and I realized I'm not in the frame or Brock is not in the frame. We had to make a U-turn
Yeah.
and come do it.
We had to, the part where we like, the car ran over the sock and backed over it and ran over it again. We filmed that probably like 20 times.
Yeah,
Because like some of the times he like missed it.
Yeah.
And like I think sometimes like he ran over it, and then when he went to back up and run over it again, he didn't back up far enough, and it, like, backed up right to it.
And sometimes the suck actually, when I ran over, jumped onto
Yeah,
the
that's
side.
what happened. That's what it was.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm like,
Yeah.
what can I do?
Ran
Yeah.
over it too fast. The sock moved, and then he couldn't hit it when he backed up and went over it
Wow.
again.
Yo, you know what would have been funny in the video though? If he like after he runs it over the first time and he's like almost like looking out of his window so he can like
That
That
would have been funny, dude.
Gotta get it. Yo, that would have been funny.
Hey, let's reshoot it this weekend.
I have a couple sketch ideas I'm going to post. They're going to be darker than previous ones. So.
Darker than waking up and putting a gun in your mouth.
Right? That's a little hard.
Hey, Brock, which of your habits conflicts most with your values?
I don't have any values.
Yeah, what's one of your habits? I think you asked me that question on that.
What color? What color is the card? What color is the
White. It's a sad card.
next one?
Next one's a green card.
You need one of those.
Yeah, the
keep
question
getting
ask me a white card.
Ask you a white
Or, I
card.
mean, like, when
we got a
you
white
can-
card here. Do you want a blue card after Keith's white card?
Sure.
Okay, so Keith.
I'll ask you the green card.
Shit. I don't even know what it says. Keith, in what ways do you tend to fail at communication?
In what ways do I tend to fail in communication?
Verbal, non-verbal, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
You're a bad texter?
Oh.
I am bad at telling my wife certain things,
Like where you are.
where I'm going, when I'm probably gonna be home. Like I always tell her, I'll be home, probably early that night. And then I'm like saying it. As soon as I say it, I'm like, that's a lie.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna be home early. Why
I feel
am
like,
saying
yeah,
that?
not to be sexist, but that's a male universal almost. As soon as anyone's asking you, what time do you think you'll be back?
Yo, it's like
Time is irrelevant. Irrelevant.
In the world.
How about I text you when I'm on my way home, and then you'll know I'll be there in like 20 minutes.
right.
call
I
driving.
say that, and then but it's like it's not good enough.
In the words of
Yeah.
Albert Einstein, time is irrelevant. Yeah. I watched Oppenheimer. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Movies. I haven't seen one in a minute. Remember when I
What was
told
the
you I
last-
was gonna be? Yo, I watched a little bit of Stavros's
yeah.
special. I stopped when he started talking about Tesla. Or
Big
I wanna
Tesla
see-
fan?
I'm not a Tesla fan, but I mean like
Which one?
it's like he was talking about he wouldn't get like the Neuralink thing because they tested it on blah 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 and all
They
those
had to
things died.
euthanize chimpanzees, yeah.
Yeah, but I know 100%
Yeah.
that nigga got vaccinated. So wah wah. Yeah, so like, oh word, you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, that's hypocrite shit.
Yeah.
And I
Nice.
don't like to
They
watch
show
it.
you the video of the monkey playing Pong with its brain. They don't show you the video of them having to kill that monkey because it was going insane.
I don't wanna stereotype anybody, but black people don't like vaccines, guys.
Ah.
No, it's not that we don't like vaccines. It's that when your mother has an absolutely insane adverse reaction to a medication that was not even that serious of a medication, you don't jump to take another medication that they're trying to construe as a vaccine.
Yeah.
I get that, but I'm lost. Did you stop watching the special because you did not agree with the point, or you got
Like,
tired?
I was like, no, he lost me on that, and I was like, all right, I'll catch up with it later. I want to actually watch something. Also, I noticed my time was kind of.
Oh yeah.
I was like, shit, man, I'm not gonna even have the time
Is
to
it
finish this. Let me
when
find
you,
something else.
is it when you texted me that you were gonna miss Apex and be at home?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's like, I got time to watch multiple movies, and he couldn't even get through one special.
Yeah, dude. I was freaking off on that one. I thought I was. But
Yeah, I have to finish that. I only watched half of it, but yeah.
yeah, man, I love the freaking.
Who's special?
Stavros
Stavros.
Halkias.
Oh, Stavros. Okay.
Yeah, like
Netflix.
I
don't
like
watch
I like his
Cumtown, so,
I like his
listen
I
to
like his
Cumtown,
comedy.
watch Cumtown.
I
like
didn't
his
even know
comedy
about.
and
I didn't even know about.
freaking,
Cumtown.
Sounds gay.
I liked a lot of the clips I saw. I liked his interview with Joe Rogan. I thought that was highly entertaining. But
He seems like a really cool guy. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
clips of just Stavros being funny,
Yeah.
and he seems super
yeah,
funny.
I've seen like podcast clips and stuff. But
Shout out to Ani for getting us fat.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Ani for all of the fucking food. Holy
Hell
shit.
yeah.
This is the most food that we've seen on the podcast.
What is this?
Shout out
What-
to
what-
pre-diabetes.
One more applause for Ani.
Shout
This
out
is
to
called-
pre-diabetes.
What's
Yeah.
this? Taylor?
It's called cherry crumble. It's white people
Very
food.
crumble.
What's crumble thing? Just bread.
The
Wheat.
crumble it's like brown sugar,
I can't hear you.
Oats, flour, brown sugar.
oats,
Okay.
flour, brown sugar, not weed.
Yeah, I
flour.
look like a who works out, so who needs this food? Keith does. Keith works out.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm eating this now. Before I get blazed.
There you go.
Cause man, if I'd have blazed, I
You'd
get the
overeat
munchies
on it?
bad. Yeah, I got the munchies bad,
Yeah.
dude. That's stupid.
Do you ever ignore
I-
the rush for munchies and just not eat it? Go to bed hungry?
Yeah, I have.
Do you-
Just out
It's
of like
difficult.
means of like freaking discipline.
In the past, I've when I've been like especially broke, I've like opted for like weed instead of food because you can get high and then you feel like you just have munchies, and so it's easier to ignore being hungry because you're like, oh, I've just got munchies. This is
Psychological.
And you
So
see
you
the
can
difference
subvert
between you and fat people. Yo, they don't ignore the munchies. Like, oh, I just have munchies. No, they're like, oh my god, I have the munchies, and then they just go and then they can shovel. Yo, that's the difference. Yo. I used to be fat, dude. Yeah,
Hey, Murad.
I'm hardly being fat right now.
This is your blue card, Murad. If a sex worker consents,
Yes.
all of the blue cards have to do with sex work.
That's
I
a
don't
little
know what's up
wild.
with that.
Like,
Yeah.
my next question, please ask me a blue card that doesn't have to do with sex work.
I'll look for one. I'll see if I can
Mine
find
is
one.
either dating or sex. Listen, before I even
you want a
hear-
different card?
No.
Okay.
Before I even hear the rest of it, my answer is yes. But I just want to gamble on it. So
Okay,
let's see.
let's go. Okay, so his answer is yes, guys. If a sex worker consents to sex with a customer under the expectation of payment, but then the customer refuses to pay, is this closer to rape or to theft?
Yeah.
Ironically, you chose the correct answer.
I did. Is it rape or theft? It's not rape for sure because rape is the cries involved, I guess.
That's so wild. Yo, no, it's like that's wild thinking about it. Like, yo, if
It's like-
you don't pay a sex worker and you just run off,
Yeah. You run
Can-
out on your tab.
can you then she's technically not giving her consent?
Yeah, because
I
the
think-
consent
well-
was under the expectation of payment.
Right.
Yeah.
That is wild.
It's like you promising your wife that you're gonna get ring for Christmas and you don't,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Screw you, you raped me."
Yeah. It's a weird time travel question.
It's like, but she started off like giving the consent. She was expecting the payment,
Yeah.
but it's more like you not paying for like a service, and so I feel like it'd be more of like theft.
It's more
than
like
rape.
bad business practices.
It's 100%. It's 100%
Never heard of
theft.
get 50% off.
Yes.
It's 100% theft.
I think it's theft as
because
opposed
like,
to,
because you don't. You
Four
can't,
dudes think it's a theft.
yeah. Ani?
because you can't. Yeah, you
Ani
can't.
agrees
Ani
it's
agrees.
theft.
You
There we go.
can't. You like yo when you fucking if you don't pay a debt, you're not raping a credit
Can I-
card company.
Right.
Can I make a
Well, but you're not
crazy?
fucking your creditors.
Yeah.
Can I
it's true.
make a crazy
Right, but the
statement?
fucking is the service.
If you're,
Yeah.
would you agree with this? If you're taking your clothes off yourself, it's not rape.
What if they unclothe you?
What if that was part of it?
Yeah.
It's like you get to take their clothes off.
It's like the ripping fetish thing.
Then we'll go into nitty gritty.
Murad's over. Oh, I guess it is a case by case basis.
But I'm saying if that happens, if we sure know that she took her clothes
Yeah.
off for herself, it's theft.
We don't want to get lost in the weeds or the bush.
Taylor,
Oh shit!
if you could press a button that would instantly erase every single false belief
I've answered
you
this
had,
question
would you
before.
do
I've
it?
answered this question before. I wanted a different question.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure. I
Here's a
didn't-
question for you: if you had a button to
Think about it.
erase all the
Fuck
gay people into,
Wait, what?
What did you say? Say that again.
What's going on?
if you had a button to erase all the gay people in the world,
Do I kill all the gay people or do they become straight?
so you attempted to press it.
I still haven't pressed it. I'm asking clarifying questions.
Let's say not kill because it's too much.
Not
It's-
kill. They just
that
all become
doesn't make
straight.
sense. Yeah, killing is it's no, but if
Oh, I don't like that I asked that clarifying question because after that clarifying question, well, it's interesting because like, okay, theoretically, they don't consent to becoming straight, but if you're changing them to be straight, as long as they're okay with being straight on the other side, I don't know. I'm probably gonna back away from the button just because I'm like, no one man should have all that power.
what if you like we could do your mother life depends blah blah, but what if you press it and they become way happier?
If I know that, okay, unironically, okay, if I'm playing
I
with
like
your
how Arnie's
hypothetical,
staring at Taylor like, give me your fucking answer now.
if I'm playing with your hypothetical,
yo,
if I'm playing
once
with your,
again.
if I'm playing with your, if I'm playing with your hypothetical and you're telling me, and if I know with certainty that if I press the button, all of those people will be happier, I'd probably press the button. But the problem is you don't know that for a certain. So like,
Oh, I know.
Yo, once again,
okay, ask me my real question.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Taylor, keep that between us.
as soon as I get the chance.
Taylor, if you tried, could you list the names of everyone you've had sex with?
Yes.
Do it.
First names only. Let's go.
Brocky.
Wait, no, I can't. I can't. I
Yes,
can't.
you can.
No, I can't.
I know why you can't. Just do it.
Well, Brock gave me first. Okay, let's go.
Just do it.
Tabitha, Cassandra, Rebecca.
Hold on. What was the first name?
That was his cat. That's why the asshole looks like that.
My cat's name is Four. Brock.
Okay.
Oh, nice. I like that. I like
Is that
the
how
non-
many fingers you put in?
I'm a big
Anyway.
fan of the non-human name.
Okay, so Tabitha, and then what else?
Tabitha, Cassandra, Rebecca.
Manisha,
hang on.
Batista,
No,
Batista.
I gotta pause. Okay. Sage, Kylie, Haley.
Sage is a dude's name.
Nope.
Okay.
It's not as a female.
It's both.
Sage.
Sage, Kylie, Haley,
Was she
Sarah.
Are you going on a chronological order right now?
Yes.
Can't leave anybody out.
kind of. It's gonna get foggy here. Coming up. Robin.
Jeez, do you want
Fuck. Maybe not.
James.
I would need more time.
Nice.
I would need more
what's
time. That's
a
2
flex,
years,
guys.
That's
Yo,
the first
so
2
then
years.
Y'all were having that whole
Kill myself.
conversation before, and once again, me and Brock are having a side conversation with no words.
There it is.
What was
Yo,
that about?
This man dropped the deck of cards.
I dropped like half of them. Dude.
Yo, and I was the only one that saw it whenever I started cracking up.
Okay, so it is Brock's turn to answer.
I
your
haven't
question.
read anything. Let me read one.
Read this to Brock.
Okay, Brock. I think I know the answer to this. How
Well,
have you?
hold on. Ask me the question and then give me the answer that you think.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the answer first.
Okay.
Not going to college.
Okay.
Question: how have you disappointed your parents?
I've disappointed them in multiple ways. We'll go with the college thing. No, they weren't really disappointed after that when we had a conversation. I'd say when they found out I smoked weed.
I think I take a blame in that.
Yeah.
And I think that's not the answer. The answer is they saw the last person you were dating.
Wait, what?
They saw the last person you were dating, and they're like, "Oh my God, he could do better."
Rock dated someone?
It was Murad.
Hey, Ani.
Wow,
rude.
wow, Ani,
And
you know
yes,
what?
I
You know
did.
what? I'm gonna get up and give you a high five.
Damn.
Roasted.
I know.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm sorry,
That
that
one
was
hurt.
me. I didn't even set that up. It was
Yeah.
just purely her
She
being
just
evil.
felt like bumping into roast my.
That's wild.
But yes, it happened, Ani. I dated somebody.
He found a stupid bitch.
Oh.
That was her. Her name is okay. Whatever you said the first name.
Tabitha.
Tabitha. I was like, what the? Is that a Bible name?
No. Maybe it's in there. Is Tabitha in there? Google it. Keith, would you rather have accidentally killed someone or be a non-offending pedophile?
What is it?
Yeah.
I'll explain. Okay. Would you rather have accidentally killed someone or be a pedophile who has never touched anyone? You've never molested a kid, you never touched a kid, you never acted on it, but you have the thoughts.
Dude,
you are
that-
attracted to children, but you've never done anything
That
wrong
makes
towards
almost
a child.
all of us non-acting pedophiles.
Oh, hey. That.
I don't think. Pause. I don't think so.
Yo, that's crazy. Nah. That's a wild question.
When he was also a child, folks.
I have a pretty easy answer. to this
Yeah,
one.
man, that's an easy answer. I would accidentally kill someone. Then yeah, I would accidentally kill someone. But like, what's the circumstances of the accident? What's the accident?
It's non-specified. You've killed someone. They're dead.
driving.
It wasn't intentional.
Oh, drunk driving?
Let's say drunk driving.
Damn.
I heard accident. My thought was, well, if it's an accident, I probably won't be charged anyways.
Let's say no, it's manslaughter. Let's say you
Okay. Well,
I mean, but like the thing is
drunk
that
driving, kill somebody.
It does not say you get caught.
yeah, it doesn't say you get caught one, but then I'm also thinking of the fact that like
Let's say you don't get caught drunk driving and killing somebody.
I would do that every single time, as opposed to be a pedophile.
yeah, like yo, I like for the most part, I have pretty like insane like control of my.
I'm a pretty good drunk. I can do.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I freaking like if I cut something off, I'll cut it off. Like I've like cut off multiple things throughout
Wait.
my life.
The pedophilia.
What are you cutting off, Keith?
No, like but I'm
I
just,
think I could beat the pedophilia.
yeah, yo, I honestly
What are
think,
you cutting off to beat the pedophilia, Keith?
Oh no, nothing like that. I'm just saying, like if I had like this is probably insane talk. But I
Yeah.
think that if I had an attraction to minors
Yeah.
or like freaking kids and shit, that I would have the discipline to not.
Well, yeah,
fucking-
I've been attracted to plenty of adults that I never touched. Okay, listen.
Oh, I'm glad you said adults. I thought it was going somewhere else. I was like, Jesus Christ. How many beers does it take for Taylor to admit shit?
But like if it's
lot.
like if it's murder and shit, if you're actually like you accidentally killed someone, like
Yeah,
what
they're
if
dead.
what if they didn't deserve it?
What if you
this,
accidentally
that?
killed the next Hitler? Then you're a hero.
Yo, man, but what if
Are
know
you
what
a
I'm saying?
hero if it was accidental?
Right? Like
You're an accidental hero. You
Okay.
can be an accidental
Or
hero.
are you a
what if the
hero?
person that you killed you accidentally was someone you freaking cared about or love? It didn't tell you anything about that shit.
Yeah,
So
but it also says you don't necessarily get caught.
Because the meme is always that you strangle Hitler as a baby, but what if like a drunk driver killed Hitler? Like, it's
Wait,
like
wait. if a
What the
drunk,
baby's doing on the street? Like,
yo, if a drunk driver killed Hitler, like, can we get like more realistic?
Okay.
Yeah, you know. What I'm
Okay,
saying?
more realistic. So you're a
drunk
non-offending
drivers have never killed
pedophile.
anybody.
there was no drug drivers in Germany.
The Autobahn's a safe place.
No, I just don't think Hitler was like, I don't think he had the opportunity to get, like, he had to kill himself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, freaking, he
A
wasn't.
lot of security.
Yeah, he was, no drunk driver is hitting freaking Hitler, dude.
Well, unless his security was drunk. Like, they're not
No,
hitting him, but he's in the car.
you're
They're
just
okay.
wishful
Fair enough.
thinking.
That's true.
Yeah.
True. It is. Murad, what was your biggest financial mistake
Coming to America.
coming on this podcast?
My biggest financial mistake was to buy a German car.
Excuse me.
Or dating a white girl. The same thing.
What are the black cards?
A black card is
Read
wild.
one for-
You
first one to Keith,
it's
please.
A stupid card for you to draw your own fucking card.
Oh,
What?
okay. Never mind. I thought that was funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Keith,
empty.
can I take that black card with me?
Yo, black
Just gonna
cards
draw
are
an
myths.
N-word pass onto it.
Yeah, no, black cards are myths. Stupid people think black cards are real. I freaking.
cards on this.
I'm like starting to grow to hate the stupid ass term.
You sound like that
Wait,
black guy on
that's
TV.
a
is like,
term? What's the term black card? What is this? I've
Yo,
never
there's
heard.
skits on Instagram and shit about it.
Yeah.
Black card, da da da.
What does that mean?
Yo, do you know, like, someone honestly told me back in the day when Black Panther came out, and like I hadn't seen this shit, right?
Sure.
And then when the dude actually did the fucking Wakanda shit to me, I had like we were in a freaking corporate building lobby, and we were having a real conversation, and he actually did that dumb shit.
That's wild.
Yo, and I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? And he told me what it was. And I was
It's from
like,
that Marvel movie. It's from that.
yeah, I'm like, what? And then when I told him, I had no idea what that was, and he was like, you ain't seen Black Panther? I'm like, no.
He starts judging you.
And he was like, yo,
He
dude,
starts
I'm about to
judging
take
you.
your black card. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
that to you?
He said that shit to me. I'm like,
I hate to
Nigga.
ask the question: was this guy black or was this guy
He's
white?
fucking
I was
black.
thinking the
He was black?
exact
Okay.
same thing,
he was
dude.
black. He was black. Clown ass nigga, but he was black. Yeah.
You say grown
Episode
ass?
title? No.
Yeah, yo, nah, dude was a clown, dude. But that was
Clown
real.
ass.
Yeah.
And
You
like,
said
but
grown-
like, do
grown
y'all
ass.
remember when
No.
they did that? Do y'all remember when they actually
remember
were
that.
talking about like Wakanda?
I was in Florida in 2022, 2021, 2022, January of 2022. I was in Florida visiting family. And we went to this restaurant, and there was a very, very white waiter who was wearing the necklace that was the spikes that are on the Black Panther
yeah.
suit. He was wearing that, and I saw him like do a to like some not us but black customers, and I just wanted to
Yo, dude,
shoot that
like,
restaurant up. I don't know.
They
It's not good.
really did
That's
that.
white people for you, folks.
Yo, man, clown black people. Yo, that was wild,
Rough.
B. Like, yo, they were trying to pretend that movie was like some sort of like culturally significant thing, and that's
superhero
Training Day was more culturally significant. than
yo,
that.
dude. Like anything is more like that is
Yeah.
just wild.
Whose card is it?
I'm gonna read one for Keith. How about that?
Nice.
It's a blue card.
Blue one. Oh my God! Oh, you gotta hear this one. Does no always really mean no?
No, it does not.
Oh, shit!
When it does not. When does it not mean?
I mean, like, yo, there's a good bit about it, man. I ain't about to like.
When someone asks you if you're a pedophile.
No, like I thought it was all meant to like, when like,
For the
people can play
record, I didn't
around.
know what I signed up for.
They're like, yeah, the tone matters.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, can we have sex?" She's like, "No."
Yo,
when a
man.
dude is saying it, guys. When a guy is saying it.
Dude, hey, can I suck your dick? No. It's like, no, I'm sucking your dick.
Yeah, man. Like, yo,
So,
people
guys,
have offered me like blow, and I said, nah, I'm good.
And then they held you down and just shoveled it into your mouth or in your nose.
And then they just like didn't move. It was like,
Imagine waterboarding, but with cocaine.
and I ended up doing it. No.
That sounds like me, dude. Yeah, you want some of this? No. You sure? All right. If you insist.
So Keith says no doesn't mean no when it comes to drugs, which is reasonable. I get
Yeah.
that.
Valid.
I can move on, or I can make more racist jokes.
Why not both? Murad, what do you still owe someone an apology for?
There's so many things.
Yeah, I called Keith the wrong word behind his back. No, I don't. I don't really use it. It's just. I feel like if you keep using the word you're not supposed to say, it will become a habit thing. You'll accidentally slip it out. Yeah, I don't really use it. Apology.
I keep trying to tell Phil that, but like,
Yeah. I mean, if I have to really think, I remember this gal from high school. We ended up going to the same college, and we were in the same building, different faculties, and it's just I pretended to date her. It comes back to earlier question, and I never really broke up with her. Then I just ghosted her, and we could see each other after class every day. And I was like, I would feel bad. I was like, I was the asshole. I'm like, you know what? I should have just said, to her face, hey, I don't want to talk to you, or we can be friends, but I'm not gonna date you. It's just that was sometimes I go back and I think I could have been more direct in the past, and it got super boring. See,
pretended to date someone. That's an interesting framing.
it's just we've been friends for so long. I was like, if I say no, it will break her heart. What if I just fuck her mind up? To just go with the game, whatever.
Of all the things to fuck, that's probably no. Hey Brock, are there any cases in which you would support forced involuntary brain modification to change someone else's mind, urges, or behavior?
Pedophiles.
I guess. Wait. Hold on. Can I read?
Are there any cases in which you would support forced involuntary brain modification to change someone else's mind, urges, or behavior?
Yeah, I guess pedophiles is a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid case.
It is a pretty solid case.
Pedophiles and
Like chips or something. You put the chips.
'Cause, I mean, if you think about it, pedophiles are cursed. That's
not what they think.
Nah, I mean, because
I'm pretty sure a lot of them probably do think that. Right?
I think pedophiles and people who pour milk first before the cereal.
Dude, I don't know which one is worse, honestly.
Who is
They exist.
pouring milk?
They exist.
After this
Before-
involuntary brain modification, nobody.
Hey.
What in the name?
But right now, foreigners.
The only genocide that I can get behind. No.
Yo, I would get irrationally angry if I saw someone pour the milk before the cereal.
Yeah,
Be
it
like,
happens, dude.
Like, well, what are you?
She's right.
Like,
What's
what are you
rational
doing?
angry?
Why are you pouring the milk before the cereal? And then they try and have a rational answer.
How about you pour a little bit? How about
Tastes
this?
better, bro.
How about this? You do half and half. You pour a little bit of milk, pour cereal, then
Pour more milk.
Pour more milk, like sandwich method.
That way, there's milk on the bottom and on the top.
There's no rational answer to doing that. Yo, there's no rational answer to doing that.
None of us has a physics degree.
But when you weigh out your milk, you see sometimes
When you weigh it?
Oh, dude! I mean, none of y'all have gotten into fitness as heavily as I used to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I used
Wow,
to. I used to.
actually.
I used to
Hey.
weigh my food. Dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I used to.
My
be
brother
jacked, dude.
does that
Wow.
too.
Freaking
I can name somebody that needs to do that.
when you pour the serving.
Matsuri.
Big Nick, come on the
I was gonna
podcast.
say Dane O'Connor.
Yo, when you pour
He's
the
alright.
serving of milk, which for most of them is 240 milliliters,
Okay.
which is 240 grams.
Wow.
It's it doesn't usually it's usually not enough.
That was actually wrong, but I'm not really going into details.
Wait,
What's
did
wrong?
you just say
240 grams and 240 milliliters for milk is not the same thing because water has density of 1, milk doesn't have density of 1 milliliters, doesn't translate to grams. All right, I'm a nerd.
Well, I'm just talking
No,
about
I'm just fucking
my
with you.
scale. Yeah,
Yeah.
like 240 milliliters and grams are the same shit.
Yeah, so your milk is super watered down.
No, I mean, yo,
2%.
Yeah. And no, it's usually whole
That's
milk.
2% fat, not 2% milk.
I poured. I mean, like when I put
Fat's part of the milk.
the milliliters, it comes out the same.
More or
in
less. I'm
grams.
saying like a tiny bit, probably
It's a
like
tiny.
a
All
fractional
right, yeah.
difference.
I'll be interested in looking in that. Actually.
Yeah. Dude, do you don't work out like you used to anymore, or
No, I used to be jacked. Now I'm just like, all right.
dad bod?
No, I don't have a dab on. Like I'll
Do you how often do you work out now? Just like fitting pipes and stuff?
no, I work out every day.
No,
But like I don't work out heavy every day. Like I used to work out heavily.
that's like you go to gym every day, or
No, I have a gym in my basement.
fuck yeah,
During the pandemic, I used to really like freaking murk myself.
dude. They're making a plan behind our backs.
Hey, I got a
Shit.
question for the
No,
whole
I gave it.
table.
Okay. God damn it.
Ani,
This is
come
gonna be the
over.
worst. No!
No. Ani, put
You
on
can't
headphones.
read it now.
Who in this room would you most like to have sex with? What's the cat's name again?
Fuck you. Who's that guy?
The cat's name.
Do you guys remember the earlier question? Would you date
Oh,
yourself?
shit. Man, I gotta change my answer.
I gotta weigh my fucking milk.
For the listeners at home, Keith just showed us a picture of him flexing for a camera, and he
Show
has
it to
quite the
camera, show it
arm.
to the camera.
Oh, yeah.
That's the old me. That's not the current me.
So many people gonna jack off to that.
Some definition. This is gonna be the thumbnail for the episode.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a thirst trap right there.
Yeah, dude.
I ain't me anymore.
Even straight white guys were like, "Oh my god, Jack Black guy."
You should make that the thumbnail and make the title of the episode. Local comedian has OnlyFans.
Oh man. Yeah, bro.
Keith is feeling nostalgic on your photos.
Yeah, bro. I was like looking back. Like, man.
You know, woman, after having a kid, I used to be fit.
I mean, yo, that wasn't like young 20s. I was like freaking mid 30s, early 30s, and I'm 40
Like a
now.
few years
so
ago.
it wasn't that long ago where I was in that shape.
So you say you only have a couple of years to get in that shape?
I mean, like,
You're not getting in that shit.
if,
Yeah, I know.
if I wanted to, I could do it again. It's just
I may
a
get
lot,
in the
man.
same
It's a
skin
lot of
color.
work.
Speaking of the passage of time and all of our inevitable march towards death, it's 9 o'clock. How's everybody feeling about time? How soon do people want to be wrapping up?
I think we have had fun.
Okay, cool. Let's do one more. Who wants the last card?
I think
something we could ask the
hosts
group.
deserve.
Yeah, maybe ask everybody.
Okay. If you had to fuck a cow,
Yes.
Yes.
would you rather it be dead or alive?
What in the name?
Can I have a reasonable answer to that.
Let's go, Murad.
It will be really hard to move around the dead cow. Yeah.
I would prefer it to be dead.
It's really hard to wheelbarrow with a dead cow, guys.
Okay, I want to hear more from
You
Keith.
prefer dead. Why?
I'll prefer it to be dead because animals that large can murder me when they're alive. So if I had to fuck it, I need it to be dead.
Hey, you're black. They're gonna think it's another cow.
No, I don't know. No, that cow turns around, it's over for me.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
It's
a
just
good
kick
point.
his
That
in.
cow's racist as fuck.
Yeah,
guys.
dude.
I've already fucked the hamburger. I'm not opposed to doing it again.
Nice.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it, like mentally in my mind. I was like, all right, he fucked a hamburger. All right. Yeah, it is what it is.
Every single person at this table would rather fuck a dead cow.
Hell yeah.
Well, Taylor, did you give an answer?
It's dead.
Dead.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
Ani, dead or alive cow? What you fucking?
No, for a female, it's different.
Rigor mortis sets in.
Yeah.
Yo,
How about you if you had a strap on? Okay, that got gross.
imagine you fuck a live cow and making sounds that it likes it.
Dude, Dude, I was
Dead
imagining
cow, dead
that.
cow.
That would horrify me forever. Yo, that would,
Right to my mom. It was like,
It asks if
"Moo?"
you're gonna call it again.
Yo,
yo, what is going on?
It's back there like pause.
I'm gonna pause, and that pause means invert, so I'm not gonna say it. Listen, this is what called us. Moo.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was in that situation, my confidence would go through the roof.
Hell no. Yo, man.
Oh boy. Well, we're about up to the end of our episode. If everyone can just sum up their experience for the audience, plug any socials that you want subscribed to, and just say goodbye to the good people at home over the next 30 seconds to 2.5 minutes, everybody.
Keith Spencer Comedy on Instagram. Follow me. I don't update shit. But follow me anyway.
You can follow me on Instagram at brock.bristow. If I'm on a social media, just look up Brock Bristow. I had a great time on this podcast. This was
Amazing
a lot of fun.
time. Always
It's
have fun.
fantastic. Go to mrockcomedy.com and you can find all my socials, including Taylor Schooling.
Oh, spay and neuter your friends, people. Okay. Fuck a dead cow.
Bye.
Don't call it again.
That was great, dude.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
It was a lot of fun.
Yo, man.
what are we
I always
doing-
have fucking fun on
What
this
are we doing
fucking
with this,
podcast.
though?